Okay. All right, so we're live, I think. Check and make sure everything's good. This will be the first episode of Swords, Sorcery, and Sarcasm. Take 2, of course, because the first take was interrupted by...
well.
It was incredibly ominous, and then the world exploded.
Yeah,
right?
Pretty much. So, make sure we're live, and then when the... It looks like...
I see the...
Alright, cool. Up. So we should be all set. Then I guess we can start if you guys are ready. You need a couple more minutes, Nate? You still eating, or?
No.
All right.
Oh, it's 7 o'clock now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, look at would you? Go figure, right?
Crazy, isn't it?
Crazy.
That's a fucking 50 DKP
That is a fucking 50 DKP minus. Thank you, Ben, for the host. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this started. You were told that Madame Friona's tea kettle was the place where adventurers could find work and avoid the hassle associated with other places in Flan. So far?
Where's the map?
Where's the map? I don't know. Map is. I think here's the map. If you want the map, here, have the map. Oops. It got a little out of control there. Where's my dice? I want my dice back. There we go. Alright. As I was saying, so far that has been true. Madame Friona, Madame Friona, a stout and officious halfling who runs the establishment with her 5 daughters, has proven an excellent hostess. Although you've had to share a common bunk room with several other adventurers, the evening meal was excellent and the atmosphere pleasant. You are preparing to bunk down for the evening when one of Friona's daughters peeks into the room. She calls you 3 adventurers into the hall. "Pardon my interruption," says the halfling girl, Reese, one of Friona's 5 daughters, just shy of adulthood. "A chap came into the common room downstairs and asked me to fetch you. Something about some coin needing to change hands for an easy job." She plays with her curly red hair nervously.
Where are we again? I'm trying to find
it. It is not on the map. This is an older map that does not have the appropriate place marked. I looked everywhere for a map, but I couldn't find one.
Yeah.
So, we're probably down down in this area near Haldane Way. Curious.
I'll do.
We'll assume there for now.
Right, so she just interrupted me doing something.
Getting ready for bed. You're in a common room, so you're not having a go at yourself or anything like that.
You think that'd stop him, really?
There was just so much. Little bit of an interrupted a little Jimmy Russell there.
Jimmy Russell.
I did notice Tim made the same mistake of saying just shy of adulthood.
Yeah.
So what are you guys gonna do?
So what did she say? Sorry.
She said that there's a chap downstairs in the common room and was asked to fetch you. Something about coin needing to change hands for an easy job.
Alright, so I'll see what he has to say.
Alright, well before you guys head down, go ahead and give me a description of yourselves. We'll start with Jinx.
I don't even know where my character sheet is anymore.
You're gonna need that.
I'm definitely going to need that.
That's going to be rather important, there, Devious.
So you want to introduce your character name, appearance, race, all that stuff?
Yes, I was about to. I was just trying to remember things.
Could anyone link the thing in TeamSpeak, please?
Character sheet.
So prepared for a while.
It'll be on your Google Drive, will it not?
Will it? Alright, I'll check that then.
It does use an app though, so what I'll do is I'll give you the app link in TeamSpeak. And then you should be able to load your Google Drive from there. So unless you've shared access, you can't view it.
Well, whilst he's doing that, Jinx, do you want to start us off?
Yes, I am a human.
A what?
Human.
Ah.
Dark hair, brown eyes, quite tall and skinny, still within normal realms, but on the leaner side of things.
What is your character's name?
And I'm quite It is Anton, but I'm quite secretive, so I'm not going to give you any more information.
So other than appearance, you guys...
That's just fucking cheap, that is.
Other than appearance, you don't know much about Anton. Alright.
I didn't create a character, so I'm going to be secretive and not tell you about me.
I do have quite a lot of information about my character because I was really fucking bored. But I'm going to pick times to release it.
Alright.
Okay.
Or release some of the information through my actions.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Impromptu masturbation during battle.
Actual role playing.
Impromptu masturbation comment about to come out.
He just runs into the middle of the battlefield and starts stroking, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I love fighting!" Oh!
Looking into an orc's eyes, just watch me.
Are you Are you not intimidated?
This one's for you.
Are you not entertained?
Alright, Nath, your go.
Right. I am a half-elf sorcerer called Frank. About 6'7", blonde hair, green eyes. A researcher. So I spent a lot of time in libraries, in the greatest libraries in the world.
Apparently read every book.
Yeah, I just read every single book.
Didn't even know he could read.
Is there anything else about your character that you want to share? That that the others may know?
Others may know.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've been bunking with these guys
apart
for a few days, so
Yeah.
no, you've...
I've spent my time trying to search. Well, I spent my whole life trying to search an answer for a certain question.
Okay.
It's a personal question that will
Is
see if I can find
the
the answer.
question, why is my penis so small?
Is there a cure for erectile dysfunction?
I am searching for a spell.
Why can I only get it up when kids are around?
I was gonna say there's some damn sexy
Oh my
kids.
god. Alright, moving on. Furball.
Anyways.
He prefers the halfling type. Yes.
Your character.
Oh, me. Okay. I guess I'll do the voice as well. I am Bob Faphammer. I am a dwarf, as you can tell by the voice. I am also a sage. And in my sage studies, I've spent many a time in a dark room and poring over scrolls, and my efforts have made me a master in the fields of my study. One in particular is chesticles. I've heard that they're a thing of wonder, and their mythical carrying device, the over-the-shoulder boulder holder. I can often be found researching drawings of these wondrous things, alone in a dark room. I am also a wizard's apprentice. After a long time working on the Roof IE spell, I don't know if me and the wizard I was apprenticed to ever fixed any roofs, but I would regularly fall asleep for no reason. There would always be an air of awkwardness and regret in the laboratory the next day. It's almost as though you could smell the shame. I didn't last very long. But yes, that is me, Bob Faphammer.
So, are you guys gonna head downstairs then?
Yeah, take a slow bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take a gander, but I'm going to stop by the bar on the way.
Well, he's in the room with the bar, so he's kind of on the way to the bar.
Then
Pick
it's
us
your
up,
round,
pick us
Jax.
up a drink, yeah. Your round, dude.
The bar's more important than the job right now.
That's alright. I got the last one in, so it's your turn. Cheap bastard.
Are you gonna get some drinks at the bar? Okay.
Yes. You don't go to a bar to stand there and look pretty, do you?
No. Are you getting around for everybody, or
Yeah, he's getting around it.
Yeah, I'm
alright.
getting,
Simple as.
I'm getting around it.
He's going to the bar, hence he's jobbed himself off already as buying the beers. This is how it works.
Fair enough. All right, give me just a second. I gotta look something up.
Even if he was going to the bathroom and it involves him walking past the bar, he is still jobbed off with
Go to
going
the
to the
bar.
bar on his way back.
Because he is the closest person there.
Yes.
Fair enough.
That's the way it works.
Okay, so if you're getting,
That's why I have a
are you
peacock.
getting, are you getting ales for everybody, or you have a?
There's no greater start to a morning than a nice pint
Well,
of
it's the
ale, is
evening.
there?
You haven't gone to sleep yet.
But it doesn't mean I haven't just woke up.
Definitely get mine. I'm gonna get some
All right.
large
If you're gonna, are you gonna just get a gallon for sharing, or just 3 mugs?
Yeah.
Get us a big one. It's the
just
evening.
3
Just
mugs.
3 mugs. All right.
Fuck off, I
So it's
cheap
12
bastard.
copper pieces total. Okay.
I'll adjust that.
Okay. Ooh. All right. So as you arrive back at the table, as you're getting the beers, you Nath and Frank and Bob are at the man. I never thought I'd say that in regards to a D&D adventure, but Frank and Bob are sitting at the table while you're off at the bar, and the figure sitting there keeps his face obscured by his hood. He speaks in a low voice.
Whoa. Gotta wait for Anton to get back, so you don't have to repeat yourself.
He kind of nods underneath the hood. So Anton gets the ales poured for him and brings them back. Guess you all.
What, did Nathan go for a piss?
I told you I had a peacock.
Ah, right.
Yeah, he used the cup that he just got the beer in.
So I don't have to walk past the bar and get the round in.
So I'll note that down in Nathan's inventory, the cup of pee and cheapskateness.
All right. So the one under the hood speaks. Hello. I'm a member of the Harpers, and I need your assistance. I have a mission that you are in a unique position to complete. We have captured a merchant that was going to illegally purchase a red dragon egg. I would like you to pose as the merchant. Any hirelings that you may have brought along, go to the buy site, make the transaction, place a magical device on one of the sellers so that the Harpers can track them back to their place of residence.
Well, mysterious figure, has anyone ever told you you sound like a lot like our dungeon master, Tim?
Breaking the fourth wall! Breaking the fourth wall!
Oh, this is why we had Reki, because she had the sneakiness to attach this to somebody. Ah, well. Elite. Or just
He looks at he
give
looks
him
at
the
he
roof
looks
IE
at Frank.
spell.
I do not know who this Reki is. However,
Of course you remember, she was with us last time we went through all this shite.
I think that was wishful thinking on the DM. To remember his own wife.
Duh.
So what
Right,
do you want
so-
us to
hold on a
do?
second.
You want us to go and half-inch an egg?
He points at Anton. You appear to have the closest resemblance to the captured merchant.
I'm sorry, go back a little bit.
Got it!
The last time it was a half-elf, or halfling, because it was Nath. Now it's a
Yeah.
human.
Well, yeah, because it's not last time, is he, a moron?
Inconsistencies with the story.
The story changes.
It's a new story!
So you could easily fool the buyer or the seller. Sorry. The rest of you can act as what have you, bodyguards or assistants, porters. If you would like to take on the task, I can offer you, the three of you, 200 gold pieces. The sum will be paid upon delivery.
Right, let's haggle. There's 3 of us, and you want to give us 200 gold pieces.
Before we even get that far, how do we actually know he's a member of the Harpers?
He
Very good point.
he shows a brooch that's on his cloak.
Eh,
Could have robbed it.
I didn't ken the ways of the helpers, but around where we come from, we tend to use like photo IDs and driving licenses and shit. You got anything like that?
If you want to verify its authenticity, you can give me insight or
Oh, okay.
history to confirm. See if you know.
Fucking brooches, jeez.
Good,
Christ.
do we all do this?
Brooches is a form of fucking identification.
Yeah, you
Just-
can roll based on either one of those.
So what? Right. So what?
You
we
can roll
rolling?
either insight, which is wisdom, or history.
Mm-hmm.
And how many dice do I do this with?
Just a D20 into it.
plus your however many points you have there.
Rolling the map.
All right, so let's
Hang on, wait.
Lock it down.
I was just gonna pick it up and put it away.
All right, okay.
So,
No,
Right, I'll grab these character pieces over here then.
Let's roll my d20.
I think there's me just being devious over here.
okay.
I'll roll it somewhere else because it got stuck between the table.
gone. Okay.
Right, I got 19. And what does it say? History
Whichever
or...
one you prefer to use, history or insight.
So that means I got a 27.
I got 22.
10 and 17 wisdom.
There's you.
I got
Jesus.
20.
Okay,
There's
well
you.
you guys all rolled really high, so you guys based on what did you roll, Jenks?
I rolled a 16.
No,
plus
your
4.
which stat did you roll on?
Oh,
Wisdom.
wisdom.
Wisdom, insight, or wisdom, or history. Okay, and then
Because
Nath,
History 22.
history 22, and what about you, Furball?
I rolled wisdom and history and what was it?
History or insight.
yeah, it'll be in your
Insight.
skills just next to all your stats.
Okay. That means a 30 then, if I use insight.
Lord. Okay, so
We know
those of you who
guy.
used insight, you guys just he's genuine, he's the real deal. For history, you recognize the brooch. You know that the Harpers the way that they are crafted is in a very particular way, using very specific gems and in very specific patterns, and they are not fake. You can tell. It's the genuine article. So you all know he's the real deal.
But how do we know it's not stolen?
He's not what?
How do we know it's not
Because
Solomon?
those of you with insight can tell he's the real deal. You just know. By the way that he moves and the way that he speaks and the confidence, he's not swindling or deceiving you.
But then, how about you said you'd offer us 200 for the job.
Yes.
How about you make it 210, sorry, and so we can divide it to 70 each.
Okay. Give me a sec. Give me a persuasion.
Okay, was that a D20 plus my
Yeah,
persuasion?
charisma persuasion. So if you do not have any points in persuasion, score.
I've got. Well, is it just the D20 plus the +7 I've got on
Yes.
persuasion? $26.
All right.
I'm glad you did that.
So he looks. You can see the glint of his eyes from beneath the hood, and he nods. That can be arranged. Upon delivery of the egg.
It's easier to divide up the money then.
Fair enough. Upon delivery of the egg, I will award you 210 gold pieces, split amongst yourself. He produces a small leather sack and puts it on the table.
Produces his sack.
Yes, he pulls his sack out and puts it on the table. He puts it on the table, and you can hear the clink of what sounds like gems on the inside.
Be careful, gentlemen. He's obviously hiding a satch as well.
Fuck you.
And come on, Frank, you could have at least got him to pay for the round at the same time.
No, don't
So
stop being cheap.
The sack of the sack of gems. He kind of slides it closer. This is what you will use to make the exchange. The diamonds within are fake diamonds, but they should pass cursory inspection.
You want us to buy stuff with fake stuff?
Correct.
You're as cheap as Anton.
Do you think that we would really have enough to afford a dragon egg?
Don't know.
So tell me again, why the hell do you want a dragon egg, and then to get us to buy it with fake shite?
We have captured the merchant that was going to illegally purchase it. So,
Aye?
your job is to place a tracking device on them, so that we can find their base of operations. Dragon eggs are highly illegal and highly dangerous. Dragons are deadly creatures. If an egg fell into the wrong hands, it could be disastrous for the region.
Hey, because dragon shite is fucking terrible to clean up.
Oh.
Fucking flying around in the sky, shitting on things, turds the size of a fucking horse and cart. Jesus.
Well, the Harpers are dedicated to fighting evil wherever it hides. This evil must.
Oh, is that
This evil
right?
must be.
Why don't you
Dragon
fucking
shit.
fight Jinx's cheapness, because that's the worst thing this side of the fucking...
He's Anton though, but
Anton's cheapness. Yeah, aye.
He produces a small silver pen and slides it onto the table. This is what you must place on one of the members of the sellers. No real names are to be used in the transactions. You guys are the buyers. They are the sellers.
so
A
they have no idea who we are.
Correct.
Or do they know the name of the guy you've captured?
They know nothing of the merchant. They had
Who the
only they had only planned out the meeting place to make the exchange. Many of these exchanges are done in secret to keep those who are exchanging the hands of exchanging the ownership of a dragon egg from getting in
So
trouble.
we've got to all this. We have got the one major problem at the moment.
What is that?
Where the fuck is it?
I will tell you. You are asking me questions, and I am trying to answer them.
Well, hurry up then.
Once the transaction is complete, bring the egg back to the stables behind the tea kettle here,
Where?
and I will meet you there and take possession.
Where are we going?
Will you have patience, please?
No.
It is in a barn, 20 minutes from here. A 20-minute walk from here.
So fairly close. We can have this and come back.
Takes place in an abandoned barn on the northern outskirts of Flan. However, the meeting is scheduled for right now, so there's no time to plan any further. You must hurry.
Thanks for the notice.
Well, I do have 2 questions. Nathan, what is your name? Your character name?
Frank.
Frank. Okay, make a noting. There we go. Bob, Anton, and Frank. I even put Bob on there just in case I forget my own fucking name.
Oh man.
And my other question is...
I know what you're like after a few beers. Who am I again?
We're supposed to give this guy a pen? Is that correct?
You're supposed to plant the pin on one of the cohorts of the sellers.
Sorry, a pin?
God.
Okay, pin.
I'm American and I have an accent. Fuck off.
I was just wondering if we were going to do like a special deal. Oh, for your 100th dragon egg, we're giving away a free pin. Congratulations.
Can do. It can now be a free pin.
Yes.
Fuck you. Okay. Alright. So,
Well,
no, actually,
a pen's more useful than those shite carriage clocks you always get with those things.
I actually thought he did say pen.
because it sounds the same with my damn fool Southern hybrid American accent. Leave me alone. Pin is a pin is a pin. Alright.
A pin is a pen.
A pin is a pen. Yes.
Pin,
Well-
pen.
Well
Pin.
done.
Welcome to the US.
Him with a capital T.
Now we actually understand what it is that we're giving to this person, or planting. Yes, there is obviously no time. Tim there's the
Last minute.
yeah, lastminute.com. I guess we better get a fucking move on.
Yeah, let's go for a walk. Let's get this done. Some 370 gold
Alright,
each.
so you strike out from the tea kettle and make your way to the northern outskirts of town. 20 minutes later, you guys arrive.
Hold on a minute. On the way there, I'm going to slip the pin into the sack.
Oh,
Pull
you
it.
never want to put a pin in a sack.
Well, I assume it's, like
What
a
about
brooch.
What about if you check the sack?
Call it a bonus.
Good idea. I like your way of thinking there.
Why don't you hide it in plain sight? Use the pin to secure the bag closed.
Fucking hell. Bunch of geniuses here.
Because then it's there in plain vision. It's just that's used to keep the sack closed.
That works for me.
It. Who's got the sack, by the way?
Well, Jenks has obviously now, because he's the one who's hiding the pin and stuff.
Yeah, I'm the
Don't want to whip it out
lookalike.
every now and then. Yeah,
I'm the one that looks like the buyer. So
Yeah, gotcha.
yes, I will secure the sack closed with the
Okay.
pin.
Alright. So, you guys make it to the barn. So if you guys want to put yourselves over here, like outside of the barn.
An awfully white barn.
I would lock the loft, the thing in place?
Hold on, I made it a little big, so
Nice.
I'm scaling it a little bit.
He's also scaling the model that's on it to fucking miniature. We can step on him. He's an ant. Come on.
Yeah.
There, I think that's.
Go and get the kettle and we can burn the infestation.
Screw you. All right.
You put some sugar and shit, don't you? And you drop it, and they'll take it away and kill everyone else.
Oops.
I'm really struggling with
All right,
that.
I'm gonna lock that.
Jesus Christ,
It's locked.
right, God.
Yeah, lock
All
that
right.
down.
Lock it
Okay,
down.
so
Right.
a second. Here.
These are the buyers.
Okay. So the barn is a simple open structure, 30 feet wide and 80 feet long. There's a ladder at the end of the opposite of the open doorway that leads to a hayloft 10 feet above the barn floor. It's 40 feet long in the entire width of the barn. There are rusted farm implements leaning against the barn walls, and burlap sacks and other items that adorn the walls, which is what these dots represent. Junk along the wall. So go ahead and place yourselves inside, just inside the door around here.
As I walk in, I would like to roll perception, please.
Okay, for what? What are you looking for?
Because I'm a canny old dwarf, I want to know exactly what I'm stepping into. In this obviously illegal situation, I want to make sure we aren't going to get jumped, ganked, traps on the door, you know, just a cursory glance, make sure everything is as they say.
Kosher.
Kosher. Didn't realize he was a Jewish dwarf. Shalom. All right. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
What is my perception? I've got strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
It's in your skills.
All right, it's in the
is-
skills list.
It is a
It's a
wisdom,
wisdom
roll.
roll. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's +3 for me, so it's 17 wisdom +3 perception. Okay.
Well, it's just your D20 plus
Yeah,
Plus
whatever
your
your
perception,
is.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. Because as your
mine's
wisdom
plus
goes
zero,
So
up,
right?
it can
that's
increase your
a
perception.
D100.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll do.
All right.
So your D20. There you go.
20.
Yep. So roll that plus.
I will do the same. I'll look
Okay.
for shit.
Gonna keep
'cause-
vigilant.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well. A
Okay.
blast.
So it's only 15 +3 rather
Correct.
than.
Yeah.
Right. I get it. Okay.
14 plus 4, so
Okay.
18.
And Nath. 11?
11.
Okay. Nath's very focused. He's looking straight forward.
I'm like,
No, okay, so you don't see anything immediately that would flag your concerns. No,
Immediately.
there's nothing in the immediate room that would flag your concern.
So, and the only access to the loft, it's not like it's not a kind of like sort of like a hole in the floor. You know, like most lofts, sort of like there's quite
Right.
visible around the
Right.
access area.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's open, but there's like hay bales and shit like that up there, so you can't really see that high over it. And plus, it's 10 feet up, so
What are you trying to say?
you're short.
You're trying to set the person saying
Yes, I am. You're a fucking
You heightist.
dwarf.
Yeah, you heightist bastard.
All right. So as you guys enter, a sinewy elf in gray clothes smiles at the two humans behind her. I told you they would come. A dragon egg is much too valuable to pass up. She turns back to you. Now, let's do this.
How are you doing, sugar
Now,
tits?
let's do this quickly. Here's what you asked for. She holds a very large hide backpack towards you. You throw the payment over to me. We leave the egg here. We exit the barn, and then you can leave after 5 minutes have passed. No fuss, no muss. She pauses and looks at you more closely. Hold on. Something's not right here. Thought you'd be shorter.
You're fucking kidding me.
She's looking. She's not looking at you, Furball. She's looking at the buyer. She's looking at
Still?
Jinx and Anton.
Still going to be talking about
Cutting
being
the
short.
fucking piss is what she's doing.
So,
He's the
what-
angriest short man I've ever
What do
seen
you
in my
what do
life.
you what do you say in response? What do you do in response?
I tell her to fuck off.
She takes a look back at Anton. You should you should keep your hirelings in check. Now, answer me. I thought
Fucking snooty
I
elven
thought-
bitch.
I thought you'd be shorter.
But you've never seen me, and you can't get an idea of someone's height through couriers.
Give me a charisma deception.
When you say charisma deception, is that a
18.
what would it actually be?
What's that?
You wrote when you said then give us a charisma deception.
Yeah. So
Is it
deception.
your charisma
Deception.
modifier plus
No, deception is underneath charisma. It's a function of charisma. So it's your
Yeah,
alright.
skill
Can
in
I-
deception plus your charisma mod plus your roll.
Can I just say it's easier if you actually just say
So
the
just
actual skill,
deception?
because
Okay.
with the character sheets we've got,
Oh, they're not organized.
it does
Okay.
actually it includes the wisdom modifier
does it automatically?
or whatever next
Okay.
to insight, so it's
Okay,
automatically
I'll do that.
added.
I'm sorry,
So-
I don't mean to
Ah,
confuse
yeah.
you.
So if you
So
just,
if you
just
tell if you tell me wisdom's a 17, you see.
Well, that's
Yeah, but
that's
it's got
your
a little-
number,
No,
but
And
that's
then
not
it's
your
17
mod.
plus the.
No, it's the number underneath. I was thinking because you
Exactly,
said charisma
you
then
see.
underneath my charisma is
Yeah,
a
plus five would be the
so
one you
I-
use.
okay.
You wouldn't use the big number. The big
Yeah,
number is
So
just your
but
number.
but on the side, my deception's plus
Right.
5, so I didn't know
Okay.
if you added them together or if it was just a deception or
Okay,
just
I'll
Yeah,
I'll
but
avoid
if you-
I'll
if you
avoid
actu-
using the.
if you actually highlight the deception, it does say like charisma modifier, and if you highlight one that you've actually got checked, it'll say like modifier plus proficiency
Right.
bonus.
yeah,
So that's
So if you just
already
say it just gives
Yeah,
us
okay, so yeah,
deception
just
plus
deception's
or
fine.
intimidation. It's just
Yeah, just
I see.
deception.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right, that's okay.
yeah, because it's already calculated. But that means I rolled a
An
18.
18. Okay. I guess you're right. Now, throw the payment over. We leave the egg. No fuss, no muss.
I would like to actually see the egg
She
first.
opens the pack and shows you. And there's obviously an egg in there. Keep this safe. No treachery on either of our parts. We leave the egg here. You throw us the payment. We leave and call it a day.
Okay, you snooty bitch. But we leave first.
No. I want the payment for the egg or no deal.
Oh, you can have the fucking payment. We're not going to say no to the fucking payment. You can have the fucking payment. But you fucking owe me for saying I'm fucking
I said
short.
nothing to you, hireling. She
Fuck
she
you.
scowls at you, and she turns to look back at
Go fucking hug a tree, you fucking...
she turns
Blood-eyed
back to
bitch.
Anton. That is the terms of the purchase. We toss the payment, we verify, we leave. End of story. You gonna toss the sack of coins or the sack of gems?
I want to make sure it's not an ambush. So, can we check the loft and the immediate area?
You would have to go by them to climb up.
I know.
I mean, if you want to start going by them, you can. If you want to take a few steps towards them, you can.
I want to inform them because no fucking self-respecting fucking...
Hey guys,
Well-
guys.
Yes.
How about
Mhm.
I see if we can put them to sleep. Then we'll give them. We'll take the egg, leave the gems, and do one. As an idea.
I'm cool with that. I've got no problem with allowing them the fucking exchange, but I know I'm almost 100% fucking certain that something
This
is going
is-
to happen
yeah,
to
it's
us
something
during
dodgy,
and
yeah.
around this situation. So I want out as fast as possible.
So, do you reckon we should try
A
that?
a voice interrupts you, and a tough-looking half-orc male brandishing a mace appears in the doorway of the barn. The
Told you.
The
Always
toll
wants
for
the
passage out
eagles.
of this barn is that egg. I'm sure you'll hand it over peacefully, so I don't have to take your lives instead.
Is this guy with you?
I have never seen him before ever, and this egg is. This deal is a. It's a snafu. We have to get out of here. The bandits move forward a bit, and he
How about-
wields his mace at you.
Right, so hang on. There's 3 guys who want to get out of
Mhm.
here, and we want the
Mhm.
egg. So
And
How
they've got
about
to
we-
come past us.
do the deal, they bugger off, and we just kick this
Well,
orc's
it doesn't
ass.
really matter because it's
We're
initiative.
going to have to kick the orc's
It's
ass
initiative.
first.
So what you got to do is roll
What
your
is-
initiative check.
Right, let's have a look.
Which is
What am I
another
rolling in on both?
D20
Yep,
into
D20 plus initiative.
Initiative.
So it's a D20
Where's my
plus
initiative?
dexterity. Initiative. Yeah, so it's a D20 plus dex.
Initiative does actually come up on our
Okay,
character
good.
sheet.
So it's going to be
Is
plus
it?
your
Where?
initiative.
Top right near your armor class and hit points.
It'll probably be the same as your.
Damn it. Yeah, well, you guys better roll high, because I ain't.
12.
Hold on a second. I'll get your numbers in a second here.
15.
Right. Yeah, that's
Okay.
13 for me. I have +2 initiative.
I got 15. Look at that. I
Alright,
got 0
Anton, what'd you
initiative.
get?
So I rolled a 15.
12.
Okay. Frank, what'd you get?
15.
15. And Bob, what'd you get?
13.
Okay. Hold on a second. Bob, what is your dexterity modifier?
Dexterity modifier is +2.
And
But I've added that to my roll because
Yeah,
I've got an 11.
That's half orc. That's the guy behind us.
And then oh. Okay. So what happens now is Frank, you get the first move. So you get your regular move, you get your major and minor action. You can
Okay. What's the minor
but
actions?
okay, so hold on. And exact terminology because I'm playing several different. So alright, so you get a movement and you get an action. So you get your movement and your action. So
So I can move about a bit,
yes.
and I can
And
do
what is
something.
your speed?
30.
So you probably can't reach the cellars
I
right
don't
now,
want to.
but
All I want to do is I want to move to around
Okay.
here. I'll move to there, and my action is I'll look at the cellars.
okay.
Say, look, all that guy wants is the egg. So how about we take the egg, give you the this sack, and you can bugger off.
Fair enough. Throw me the sack. I'll give you the egg on our way out. Just take care of that half orc.
Nope, same time.
Fair enough. Just take care of that half orc. So are you have the sack of gems?
Well, I've snapped a little closer because of the grid.
It's
I'm actually
fine.
supposed
It's
to be
fine.
next to. Yeah, I'm supposed to be next to, or just near thingy.
Right there.
So just grab the gems
Okay,
off him.
and you willingly give
Throw
them up, Jinx?
Yeah, swap.
Okay.
Just do a swap between
Okay.
you.
So yeah, you take them.
A same time throw. Kind of pass off.
Well,
Kind of thing.
she'll bring it to you. She says she'll bring it to you because if she throws it, it might break. So she wants to actually hand it to you physically. So on her way past, she'll hand it to you.
That's when she'll get the gem.
Yep, that's fine. She'll do the. She agrees to the exchange in that sense.
Gems.
But okay.
Right, okay. Yeah. Is that me done? Is it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Bob.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So
Let's see
Bob,
next.
it is your go.
What do you do?
Well, someone had better deal with that fucking orc. And with my knowledge of the books of knowing and the
Roof IE spell.
roof IE spell, yes, I judiciously go to work on this orc's knees and testicles.
Okay. So move yourself up next to him. All right, now, are you going to take a swing at him? What kind of weapon are you wielding?
I am wielding. I have a shield and a warhammer and also a javelin.
Okay, so are you gonna use your javelin or are you gonna pull out your shield and warhammer?
As much as I'd like to perforate this fucking knob's scrotum, I think I'll stick with my strength, which is 16 plus 3, and fucking crush his nuts with my fucking warhammer.
Okay, so you're gonna take a swing at his nuts. So go ahead and give me an attack roll, and that's gonna be under your weapons. You should have the attack listed, right? Or do you have an attack section somewhere on your character sheet?
Kind of. Oh yeah, there is an attack and spell
That's
cast.
£2 warhammer. I've got weapons. Hit dice.
Okay, so what it's gonna be?
Warhammer is down as bonus 3, bonus plus 3 plus 2, D1, D8 plus
Perfect.
3 type
All right,
bludgeoning.
so you're gonna roll your d20 and you're gonna add that that plus 3 plus 2, so that plus 5 you'll add to your d20. Because that adds your proficiency and your attack bonus.
15.
15 hits. So
Then plus 5.
oh,
It's
it's
20.
20.
It's
Okay,
20.
so yeah, you definitely hit. So go ahead and give me.
You smash.
So go
his
ahead and
nuts.
give me a damage roll, which you said it was a D8, right?
Yeah, D8 plus 3. Damage is 1D8
Okay,
plus
so
3.
roll 1d8.
1D8 dice.
Yep, and then add 3 to it.
It's a 2 plus 3.
Okay.
That's at least one testicle fucking smashed.
So yeah, you hit him. You aim for the nuts, but he moves to the right, and you get him right in the leg. But
Cripple the bastard.
he stands his ground and he roars at you in a fury. Get him, boys! And then he draws his mace and he takes a swing at you. So
Aye.
I do for funsies. So he hits you with a 22 to hit. That's versus your AC. If it hits your AC, then above If it
It has to fucking swing down
if
to
it
the
matches
floor.
or hits your AC. All right. And you take 7 bludgeoning damage.
7 bludgeoning
Yep.
damage. How does the shield play into this? by
That
the way?
enhances your AC. So it's probably, what is your total AC?
What's my
yeah.
AC?
Armor class.
It'll be at the very
Armor
top
class.
of your
and
character
in
sheet.
between hit points.
Armor class
and
is
finishing.
15, and
Because I think the
then
shield is already, I think you already factored that in when we built your character.
did we? Oh, it's
Yeah,
15.
because it's 10 plus your dex mod, plus your no, it's whatever your armor enables, plus I think 1 or 2 from your shield. So
Nice.
I think it's 10 plus your dex mod plus 2, which I think totals 15. Is that right?
10 plus
What's
dexterity,
your dexterity
which is
mod?
plus 2.
Yeah, and I think you had something else that gave you a +1, so 15 sounds right. So
I thought there was one from his race.
yeah,
or
that's right,
something.
because he's a hill
Okay,
dwarf or
then.
something like that. Yeah. Okay, so he creams you over the head, and stars pop for a moment in front of your eyes.
Ew, Bob.
All right. Next up.
Yeah, call that a fucking hit, you big fucking pansy.
All right, Anton, it is your turn. Yep.
Is it?
Got fucking
Oh.
stronger summer breezes, you fucking twat.
Well, I will move towards Orc.
Okay. Or land on his head. Clunk.
Smack him in the face.
And while I do that
that'll
backflip,
do
I'll
Here,
it.
kick him in the face.
unlock yourself. Yeah, that
There you
works.
go.
But you can unlock yourself
nice
from the
there.
grid too.
Yeah, I'll
There you
just.
go. You're good
sure.
there. Yeah,
Fuck
that's
it.
melee. That's fine. All right.
Yeah.
So you
just
take a
gonna
swing.
Shift myself around.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll take a swing.
Okay.
I'm gonna snap the. Well, I've moved you off the grid, Devious, as well.
He's off the grid.
Yeah.
No one's getting in touch with him now.
All right. What are you doing now? So you've done your move.
Choo Pikachu. Sorry, I had to.
I'll attack him with my longsword.
Okay.
Because he can't fucking move because I fucked his knees up.
So give me your attack roll.
How does this
So
work
it's a
again?
D20 plus your combat any combat bonuses plus your proficiency if you're using a weapon you're proficient in, which you probably are.
Yeah, I'm proficient with everything.
That's a hit. So go ahead and roll your damage. So what is your longsword's damage?
1d8.
So it'll be 1d8 plus your strength. So yeah, with the attack it's plus strength.
And I'm
Yeah, so that plus strength. Damn. Good roll.
It was a big hit.
I'm gonna wait a second on that. I need to check the character sheet for something. And it's taking ages to load. Fucker. This would be a good time to engage chat
Oh,
if anyone
Orc,
said
how are you
anything to-
fucking doing while we're hanging on for Anton's fucking
What's
shite?
that?
I was asking the Orc, you know, how the weather is, how's the kids,
Oh, they're
family, you know,
fine. They're doing great.
just passing the time.
Yeah.
Fucking shite weather we're having, eh?
We got a new fence around the house. It's white. It's lovely.
Oh, that
It's
sounds
very nice.
nice.
It's about 3 feet tall. It just looks good. Keeps the Chihuahua in.
Oh, that's good. I mean, Got to take care of the dog. And, you know.
Okay, my strength is +4 as well, so it's a 12.
Okay, so 12 damage. Good hit.
Does that include proficiency on
No,
the
damage
damage?
is only plus
Or-
strength. Yeah.
No, okay.
Okay. And it's only plus strength because of the weapon type. Melee weapons add bonuses, but ranged weapons do not.
And
Okay.
I will use my bonus action for my shield master to smash him in the face with my shield afterwards.
So what is that? Is that another attack roll?
Oh, did you happen
Yeah,
to get
I
your
guess it.
furniture from IKEA?
I guess it would be. It doesn't actually say, but it just says if you take an attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try and shove the creature within 5 feet of you with your shield.
Okay, and I mean what is it called? What is the ability called?
It's shield master. It's a feat.
How do you have a feat already?
Human variation. Nope.
Oh,
Starts
that's
with a
right.
feat and an extra
that's-
proficiency.
okay. Hold on a second, let me look. Called shield what now?
Shield master.
And you said. Now, what is the exact wording on that?
The exact wording is if you take an attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try and shove a creature within 5 feet of you with your
Shoving
shield.
a creature is a specific thing. So you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or push it away from you. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, it replaces one of them. Bonus for you. The target of your shove must be no more than one size larger than you, and it must be within. Make a strength athletics check contested by the target's strength athletics check or dexterity acrobatics. So we make opposed checks. So do strength athletics for your check.
Which is a d20
Plus
plus
your athletics.
Athletics.
What'd you get?
11.
I got a 16, so it does not work. You rush into him, but he just stands firm, like a steel wall. Boom.
Fucking mincing
Okay.
bastard.
So next up is Anton.
Oh, that's Anton's just had his go.
Yeah, I'll take another go.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't know.
I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Let's Sella's go.
Don't tell him that, Tim. Nate.
All right. So she's gonna go ahead and move forward. She can't quite make it to you in the time allotted, but in her distance, because they were a fuck ton away from you. So that ends their turn. Well, she's gonna just use both of her move and grab the thing. She'll make the exchange. You get your bag.
We'll do exchange.
She takes she takes the bag, and she uses the rest of her move to go over here on the other side. And you see one of her guards moving aside a bunch of the burlap sacks to reveal a hidden exit, which she opens and runs out of, and into the night.
Right. They fucked off.
So they vanish from sight.
That already seems suspicious.
Right. Hey, always have an escape plan. All right. And then next is actually.
What time?
Hold on a sec. Not your turn.
You
Because
got bandits.
there are. Gotta get my thing open here.
Oh, it must be almost fucked.
So where are these bandits then? Are they in the loft?
Fucking knew there was something in there.
Yeah.
All right. So you see the bandits. You see two bandits come down the ladder and start running towards you.
Okay.
About here. Well, actually, they come here and they have light crossbows on them, which they're gonna go ahead and pull out and aim at you.
Fuckers.
Yeah, they're within range. And they're both gonna fire at Frank.
Me.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're firing at you. So.
Oh, yeah, it's, perception skills are fucking useless.
No, you couldn't see into the
Roger that.
loft. I mean, if you can't see into it, you
Couldn't see
don't know.
upstairs.
Yeah, you can't see upstairs. If you can't see up there, you don't know that they're there. So.
I'm sorry, but I was bitten by a radioactive fucking hamster. My whiskers were tingling. I knew something was up there.
Also, what about that secret exit?
What about it?
We did a perception check and
Yeah, and it was
like,
covered up by
18.
burlap sacks. You can't see
It-
through
it's-
sacks. You can't see through shit.
Okay. This is fuck shit. Right, okay. What am I doing
All right,
here,
so
then?
the first one is gonna go ahead and fire at you. Crossbow. Oh, and he crits. Okay, so what that means is it's gonna double his dice, so he gets.
Seriously? You're just trying to kill me off in one hit.
I got lucky.
Hacks.
So you take 7 damage, 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then the other one.
So I can't move away or dodge or anything
No, because
like
it
that.
hits. A crit always hits. It's a guaranteed hit.
So is that 7 hit
Yes,
points?
you lose 7 hit points.
Yep.
And yep.
Seriously? Well, I got 9.
What's that?
I thought
You've only got 9, and the next one takes a shot at you. And do you have any abilities like shield or anything like that? Like what are your spells? Report TM for hacks. You saw my rolls. I have it out here on the open. So you don't have any shield or anything like that? You don't have the shield spell? Okay.
No.
So you take exactly 2 damage. So you go down. You're not dead, but you go down.
You dick! Do you know what? Go fuck yourself.
So you
Some help fucking Frank was there. Bob?
So you go down.
That's fucking dodgy DM.
Dodgy
that's what it
DM.
is.
Fucking sleeping on the job already.
Playing Dungeons and Dragons, Mew. We're using Tabletop Simulator as our platform, but we're playing D&D. So, all right. So, okay. So you go down. You go unconscious. And so what that means is that when your turn rolls around, you're gonna roll a d20. If you get a 10 or a higher, that's 1 death saving throw success. If you get less than 10, it's a failure. You get 3 failures and you die, 3 successes and you stabilize. So you do that once per turn when your turn rolls around, unless somebody comes over and heals you.
So has Nath got 0 hit
That's
points
correct.
right
You
now?
can't go negative. You just go straight
Right,
to
okay.
0. So he's got 0 hit points
Okay.
right now. So
So, I roll a d20.
yeah, that's correct. And there's no modifiers. You don't add anything to it. It's just flat dice. Just fate. All right, so that's 1 death failure.
Fucking
So
9.
keep track of that.
Dodge
So that's
fucking
1 of
game.
3.
Yeah, there's a death save fucking failure fucking
Yeah.
success thing.
All right, and then
Don't worry, guys. We just got dodgy DM, so we ain't gonna fucking on this.
Right.
Yep, totally dodgy.
So,
All right.
Don't need Reki, dead on the first quest. Yeah, fuck off, Tim.
I fucking cunt.
Yo, choke
All right,
on a
so
dick.
Bob, remember you have your heal spell, right?
Oh, fab.
Yeah, you have your heal spell, right? So
Oh yeah, I've got
all right,
shit.
so
yeah.
But if I can, so you can heal me up with
But
it,
I
it's
want
just
to
gonna fucking
know what
hit me.
exactly is melee range touch
yeah,
range.
it's touch is you have to lay your hand on somebody. You actually have to physically touch them.
So if I was to stand
Oh, go touch him
in
while
the
he's out.
middle of these
No,
Touch
you
me.
have to actually be up
Touch
against
me,
him. So
please.
you'd use your move
All right,
to
okay.
get to him, pretty much,
So I'd use my move to get
Yes.
to him. Okay then.
and then you could use your heal.
But you could still throw a jab.
My
to
move
him
is what?
on-
Actually, it depends.
Oh,
Is the
he's
heal
in
an action or is the heal a bonus? It's an action.
Well, for
Yeah,
example,
so cure wounds is an action.
bless, and spare the dying, which is one of the things I could use.
Or you can use cure wounds, which will revive him immediately. Make him conscious, and
Alright.
he can get up and fight. So when his turn rolls around.
Okay, because I just fucking get around to bandits with the fucking hacks on the GM and
Well,
die
the bandits don't know that you're conscious though. They don't know what spell you cast. So if you go over, you could have just been using Stabilize the Dying, for all they know, and so they're not going to necessarily, because they're not out to. You don't know if they're out to kill or not, right? So they just want the egg. That's all they want. Remember. So
Okay, then. I shall do a cure wounds on
all right. So move
Yeah.
yourself into range with them.
on our little failure monkey over here.
Okay.
Yeah, speak for yourself. You all ran off to the orc and left
All
me
right.
on my
So
own.
go ahead and do your cure wounds. Right? Is that what you're doing?
So that is cure wounds is 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability. Now, where's my d8? That's not that. That's that.
Nice.
Comes up as a 7,
Plus,
and what's
what is your
If you-
spell ability? Is it wisdom or?
Yeah, if you scroll all the way down on your thing, just above all the actual spell things, it'll say spellcasting ability, whatever, spell save, and then spell attack bonus. On your
Spell,
character
is it
sheet.
spell save DC?
No, it'll be the spell attack bonus.
It's
I
the
would-
spell
I would
attack
assume.
bonus is 5.
Now, did you check what your spell thing is? If it's 5, that sounds right. So you add 5 to that, and that's how much hit points you regains.
Holy
Well,
shit, back
There you
to
go.
9.
So you're back to normal. So you are completely revived from the brink of death. So you reset your death saving throws. That resets when you go conscious. When you get
Okay.
stabilized, that resets. Okay,
Gotcha.
so
And get the fuck up
when your
and start
turn
firing spells
when
at
your
those
turn
cunts.
when your
Fucking
turn
loved it,
rolls
but I
around,
can't.
you'll be able to stand up. As your move, you can stand up and move half your speed if you need to. Probably won't.
Ah, right.
So that's my one action. Is there anything else I can do?
No,
with my
because you only
turn?
get a move and a regular action unless you have something that can use a bonus action, which you probably don't.
I don't think I do.
Right,
Not sure. I'm not sure what the roof IE spell allows. So
Okay. So you're good there. So next up is gonna be the half orc, and he is gonna go ahead and turn to Anton. He is gonna go ahead and take a swing at you with his mace.
You made the way.
Oh, I'm rolling like a champ.
Seriously?
I am rolling
Fuck
like a
off,
fucking
dude.
champ today.
Belgium.
Holy
hats.
shit.
Dodgy motherfucker.
Right. So that's 4 bludgeoning damage. And then he's gonna do his multi attack, so he gets a second attack. And he misses you. Pretty sure. Does a 9 miss you?
Oh, definitely.
Hey Silver, how's it going,
But you
buddy?
take 4 damage, is it?
18 armor
Yeah.
class.
So you take so
Oh,
you
fuck
took
yourself.
4 damage, but the second attack misses you. He takes a swing and it embeds into the wood of the wall next to you guys as you're fighting. All right. So next up is
Me?
is you, Anton.
I'll go and attack the half orc again.
Kill that fucker.
and hi me you. Hi Silver.
Hey guys.
$11.
11 to hit. You do hit.
Bad.
10 damage.
10 damage. Jesus. Ow.
Smack
That
him in the face.
fucking hurts. He you stab him and you open up a large wound in his side, and he right through the leather armor that he's wearing, and he roars again and flexes at you, and keeps his mace at the ready. Next up.
Bonus action.
Oh, you're gonna use your bonus action.
I'm going to try and knock the bastard down.
All right, so it's going to be
again.
opposed strength athletics, or and I can use either that or. I got a 21. What'd you get? Okay.
18.
So he stays up again. Same thing. As he's flexing, you hit him with your shield, and he just stands tall. All right. So next up, these guys are going to move closer, and
Okay.
they're going to throw. They're going to throw nets. So the first one, throws a net at Frank. So
you!
you need to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh yeah, that's fucking awesome, isn't it? Dodge it. What is a saving throw? What do I do? D20 plus dex?
No, it's D20 plus your dexterity save should be on your character sheet.
It should, yeah. It's basically your dex
pretty
modifier.
much, yeah. But there's unless you've got proficiency in it, so
with
yeah,
it.
pretty much.
3.
Okay, so the net goes around you, and you are restrained, and what that means is your speed becomes 0, so you can't like actually move any squares. You can stand up still, but you can't move any squares. And any attack rolls against you have advantage, and any attack rolls you make have disadvantage. And any
As in what?
and any dexterity saving throws you have disadvantage on. What's that?
So my attacks have,
Have disadvantage, meaning you roll 2d20 and you take the lowest out of the two for attacks.
Right. Okay.
So you must to remove it. You must take an action to make a strength athletics check to remove it, or deal 5 points of slashing damage to the net. So just letting you know. Okay, the other one throws one at Bob.
Okay, like I can do slashing damage.
So
with
Bob,
a staff.
if you'll give me a dexterity saving throw.
And this is with a
Yes,
D20?
D20 plus your dexterity mod, unless you have proficiency with dex saving throws, which I don't know if you do or not.
13 plus 2.
Right.
So
So
15.
you dodge the net as it's coming at you, and it hits the ground.
Fucking right, I do.
They throw it so hard it sails over your head.
And lands on the orc.
All right.
Right. So I get my freaking ass up now.
Yes. So that's your turn. So yeah, you can.
Get your fucking lazy ass up off the floor.
So you still have a net entangling you, but you can stand up. You just can't move. Your speed is a 0 for the time being.
Doesn't mean you can't cast a spell, motherfucker.
However, if it's an offensive spell, if you have an attack roll for it, it does have disadvantage. Unless it's like if it doesn't have a roll, it doesn't matter. But
How far are those guys away
or
from me?
Dan Brewers and Silver. What's that?
Oh, they're in range.
Oh yeah, they're
in range, so-
they're like 20 feet
far
away
are
from
they?
you now at this point.
Right. So I'm 20
Yeah.
feet away.
They closed the gap pretty admirably.
I want to cast sleep on them
Okay.
both.
They're close enough that you can hit both, so go ahead and do that. They're pretty much right next to each other. So
No idea how to do this.
okay, so what does your spell say?
I don't know. Oh,
Yes, the actual spell.
The spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points the creature how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Oh, that makes sense to
Yeah.
you?
So it's one action. It lasts for 1 minute. So what you need to do is you take 5d8 out, and you roll.
It might be worth making it so we can delete dice at some point.
Oh yeah.
So-
I'll promote you guys. Sorry.
Just because with these sort of things, it could get a little bit nuts.
No. I just forgot to do it.
So roll 5d8.
Yep.
Is it?
Roll 5d8. Add them all together.
21.
How much is it? Jesus.
21.
Okay, so what that means is, for my purposes, how much health these fools have, because it's based on points.
Let's go with 5.
What's that?
Let's just go with 5.
Let's go with 10. 10. 10's fine.
Okay, so both of these guys fall asleep. They hit the ground. They throw their nets. You stand up as the net wraps around you. Cast your spell, and they both just fall over asleep. So they
Yes.
they both fall
Fuck
asleep
you.
right then and there. Okay, so
I like how the
you're upside down too. It's just I hit F.
What the fuck? No,
You,
I'll
yeah,
go
then
back
flip
up.
yourself. There you go. So they both fall asleep. You get them both.
Cool. That's two guys less to
Yep.
deal with.
So they are unconscious.
Are they bats now
Huh?
or something? Are they bats now?
Are they bats? Yes, they are. They are. They're attached to the roof. They float upwards and attach to the roof and sleep. Okay, so that's your turn because you stood up. You currently cannot move anywhere, and you did your action.
Yep.
Do you have any bonus actions you can use, or are you done?
No, I think that's.
All right,
that's
Bob.
it.
It is your
I'm
go.
freedom.
I'm going to teach this fucking
Okay.
lesson. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame
On the orc.
on
Okay.
the orc. It's instantaneous, its range is 60 feet, and it's anything within visible range.
All right, and he'll need to make a dex saving throw, I believe. Is that correct?
Creature within range, the
dex
target must
saving throw.
succeed on a dexterity saving throw, or take 1d8 radiant damage.
What is your spell ability? 5, you said? Spell or your spell damage bonus or whatever? Because I think that's what you add to for your spell.
Spell attack bonus is
Okay,
5.
so yeah, so I gotta beat a 15, which he doesn't do. You got him. So you hit him. So roll your damage.
Roll 1d8. Right, yeah, 1d8. Which is a 6 plus 5, 11.
Hold on. It's just 1d8. You don't add
It's
anything
just
to it.
1d8.
Yeah,
Yeah,
1d8. I rolled
Yeah,
1d8
you don't add anything
as,
to it
as
for
a
the damage.
6.
Yeah,
You don't.
Oh, right,
because
Yeah, you don't add to the damage with that spell. You just add
it's just the
the
dice.
spell bonus
Yes.
to hit.
Correct
So
for the saving throw.
Right,
So
there we
you
go.
hit him for 6. So oh my god. So you raise your holy symbol and you shout a prayer to your god. Which god do you follow?
Deals. Dark vision. I don't think I've noted down the god.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out later. But you say a prayer to your deity out loud, and then a radiant glow of just blinding light surrounds the orc, and then explodes on him, and he falls down dead. He hits the ground.
Oh, great guardian of the chesticles, strike down this foe so I can kick him in the nuts.
And he hits the ground dead. Completely dead. Alright, so you guys have successfully dealt with these guys, because those guys are asleep for another minute still. So, what are you guys gonna do?
Doesn't mean I can't go and kill them.
Now,
Yeah,
here-
kill
here's
them all
here's the
first,
thing:
Kill
is
them
killing
all.
a sleeping humanoid. I mean, killing a sleeping person. Remember, you guys are supposed to be. You guys have an alignment.
They're bandits.
They're bandits.
Already tried to fuck us
Yeah,
over.
it doesn't matter. The bandits, the
Mhm.
bad guys. Sleeping, fucking
I
hell,
have-
on the job. They could be absolutely balls deep in some serving wench, and I would still cut their throats.
I'm just going to say I have no oath yet, so I can't fucking break it.
Fair enough. All right, so you guys go and kill these guys. All right, so
I need the XP.
so you guys. To be fair, you guys get XP no matter what you do, as long as you defeat them. That's the whole thing with XP is defeat. It's not killing.
Then they are being
Yes,
defeated.
but you're gonna go ahead and kill them. So you go ahead and slit their throats. Whoop. Wow.
Alright, cool.
All right.
Oh,
Two less bad guys in the
so
world.
you
Looting!
finish the three of them. You're gonna go ahead and loot them. Okay. So let me see. Got here. The thingy. Okay. The two bandits have on them, let's see, scimitars, and crossbows. So each has 2 crossbows, and they each have 10 bolts. Well, 9 now
9.
because they fired one, and one of them is sticking out of Frank. Well, both are sticking out of Frank, right?
my ass!
No, they when you got healed, they popped out of your body and left no mark that you'd even been hit. So
it's no longer tickling your prostate.
correct. So yeah, they have 9 bolts on them each. They do not have any money on them.
Cheap bastards.
Call themselves fucking
And then
bandits. Jesus.
the half orc has a mace on him, and he has a heavy crossbow on him with 10 bolts as well.
So basically, nothing that could help me out, so divvy it up between you two. Unless you want to chuck something here that I could sell to get some
Yeah,
bits
just
and pieces
fucking
and whatnot.
put it in the junk sack and we'll sell it on.
Well, do you want to take one each then? I'll take a scimitar and crossbow. One of you take a scimitar and crossbow, and I'm going to take the mace and heavy crossbow off the orc.
Yeah, whatever. Sounds great. Yeah.
Works for me.
So I'll add stuff to me here. Item name.
I'm going to be lazy and just open a notepad.
Now you
for
still
this.
have a net on you, Frank. You're still netted,
Yeah.
so you'll have to get out of that. Yep.
Seriously?
So you either need to make a strength athletics check, or somebody needs to deal slashing damage to the net.
I'll cut you out of that.
All right, I'll let you just go ahead and cut him
Yeah,
out.
'cause-
So there you go. Okay, so yeah, you cut him out of it.
He's cut me out.
I'm the only one with
Yeah.
the slashing weapon, but I was intent on
Right,
murdering
so-
bandits.
All right, so you're out of the net now. Okay, so what are you guys gonna do now? You guys have the egg. The sellers made off with the bag of fake gems with the pin attached to the front.
Sorry, I'm just trying to. Oh, there we go. Weapons, scimitar. And what was it? A crossbow.
Yeah, two crossbows. Are you taking all of them?
Yeah, I've got a crossbow and a
Okay, so
scimitar.
you grab one of each.
And
Okay.
Devious, heavy crossbow and mace, or scimitar and crossbow?
I've already noted down the mace and the heavy crossbow from the ogre, so I'll just take the ogre shit.
Alright.
Right, so I've got.
Yeah, silver. That
Crossbow.
some groups do that. Some groups do get rid of experience. In this case, it's managed a little easier because of what we're using. Okay.
Right then. So that's.
How
that's
are
that.
we? I
Right,
have
so
no
we're all
idea.
good.
Okay.
yeah, so
So what are you guys gonna go ahead and do next?
we fucking-
Head back to town and collect some payday.
Hey, should we see what's up? Should we see what's upstairs? See if there's anything hidden up there for where they came.
just a thought.
Might
Or
as
do you want
well.
to just head back?
So, who's going up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go.
So go ahead and give me. Are you gonna like dig through everything and look around pretty thoroughly? All right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll look through.
Well,
it
this is no
upstairs.
ordinary
Give
barn.
me a perception check.
It's got a fucking hidden escape routes and shit. So.
A what?
Yeah, perception.
Ah, fuck. Bad idea. You should have done this. 17.
Okay. You don't really find anything of value up here.
That
So
sucks.
you spend about 10 minutes digging through everything, and you don't find anything worthwhile.
Roger. Back to the bar for last
Okay.
orders.
So you guys are
Roger that.
gonna head back to the barn behind the tea kettle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Have these two guys off here.
Okay, so as you get to the stable behind Madame Friona's tea kettle, the harper who gave you the task is waiting for you there. He's got his hood still low.
Because that doesn't look fucking suspicious at
And
all.
he
Fucking
he's,
agent.
he waits for you guys, and as you guys enter, he beckons you over. You have it.
Yep.
Uh,
You have our 210 gold pieces.
As promised, he hands you a sack of coin, as well as a small vial containing a red liquid.
What's it?
A potion of healing.
Ooh, potion of healing. Very nice. And here is your dragon egg.
So hands it over to Nate.
Aye, that fucker needs it.
I was just thinking the exact same
so he thanks you for it. We've seen an increased interest in all things related to dragons. We've also heard of more dragon sightings in the Moonsea region and elsewhere. Keep your eyes and ears open for further information on dragons. It might save your life. And he departs from the barn. You guys head back to the tea kettle to get drinks.
Ah,
I got the last
yeah.
round in. It's your turn, Frank.
we head inside. We head inside for some.
All right. So remember, if you buy a round, it is 12 copper. Track of that.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec.
Oh God! There's no way of making this easier.
I would say that would come under living costs.
Well, actually, I can increase this now. I should have another 70 gold pieces each, shouldn't we?
Yes.
So, yeah. So how does it equate to 100 gold pieces? 100 copper to a silver, 100 silver to.
No, it's
So isn't it 10-10?
I have no idea.
yeah, like
Your
10,
game.
10 silver is 1 gold.
Yeah.
So if you put on like 69 gold, 8 silver, and 8 copper, that should do the round.
Say again.
If you put on an extra 69 gold, 8 silver, and 8 copper, that will exclude the cost of a round.
Fair enough. We'll work it out that way. So I've got like
that's
79
fine.
gold.
Okay, so you each gain 100 experience points.
Ooh, shiny! How do we keep track of the XP then? Ooh, at the bottom, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And
At the bottom of what?
Underneath the spell stuff.
Oh,
There's
right, okay.
levels and XP kind of thing.
all right, so you guys will have 5 downtime days, which means you can do whatever you guys need to do in 5 in-game days. I'm gonna run to the restroom so we can take a short break, and then we'll continue on if you guys want to.
Well, of
How-
course, Bob's
how do
going
you-
to FAP.
Yeah. How much XP is it per level? then?
It is 300 to get to the second level.
Right. Okay.
But if you just record the XP, it'll tally up your total anyway. So I just put in retrieve red dragon egg for Harper's 100 experience.
All right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be right back.
See you soon.
Okay. Added 100 experience for barn egg clusterfuck.
Well described.
I haven't noted down what my gold coins are, unfortunately. I get like fucking 10 for being the priest pack.
Yeah, I
Having
got
a
10.
priest pack and
I got 10 for an explorer's pack or something, and then
yeah.
that 70 we've just got from there.
For reference, Silverion, we're using that character sheet so it has all the XP and stuff in it. Make stuff easier. Yeah, I didn't actually look at mine thingy, but I had a priest pack to start with, which has fuck all, if I remember correctly.
Oh, this is stuff for later on. Okay.
What stuff for later on?
They like my level 2 spells and all that kind of shit. I was just wondering what it was. I didn't remember.
Yeah, that's stuff for later. Yeah, it's pretty much our first time playing. We did try about a month ago with the same group, but by the time we had got through describing our characters, Tim's power cut out due to a thunderstorm, so that was pretty much the end of it. So we just started again.
Seriously, dude. Fucking hell.
Hmm. You're welcome, Silver.
I wonder if Tim disabled table flipping.
Welcome back.
Damn it!
Back. And yes, I did. Aha. All right, so you guys want to keep on going on? You fuck.
You said you
I
disabled
thought
it.
I did. You fuck.
It would have just said I was too weak.
You
if
promoted
had
him, so-
actually
Oh yeah, because
disabled
you're
it.
promoted.
Excuses.
You should have known. Table flip is disabled, you cock.
I didn't
When
think
do we
about
start
the promotion.
again, Sid? We're just about to continue. It was just a very short break for...
I'm not loading 7 things in.
Yeah,
Well
it
done,
was.
Jenks, you fucking dick.
It was a small break for Tim's tiny
Pretty
bladder.
much.
I'm not loaded in. It's not loading everything.
You want
for
me to go ahead
so-
and reload? I can save it
Yeah,
real
probably
quick.
best. I have
Save
to.
game.
Fucking
Yeah, that's re- if it doesn't load, then we'll back out. Did it load?
remake. 188 items. 92. No, it's still going up.
I'm at 176 out of 194.
196 out of 194?
170.
Okay, I misheard you. My. You want me to go ahead? You want to drop out and hop back in?
Yeah, let's remake the lobby.
Fucking hell, Jenks.
It's all Tim's
always,
fault.
always fucking one.
It's always one, man. Always one.
Actually going to restart the game as well, just in case it caches
Okay.
stuff.
Let me. I'll tell you when the game's loaded, and you guys can pop in. Hi, Sid Max. How's it going? Hurry back, Silver.
Yeah, that was like 5 minutes ago, Tim.
Well, look. To be fair, it was 3 minutes ago, so fuck you.
I said like, I didn't say exactly. This isn't SQL, it's not that picky.
Do you still have that? I think you still have that item card, Nath. You have to verify. It's loaded if you guys want to pop in. This is 5th edition, Sid. We are playing through the Defiance in the Flan adventure. Hey, Silver. Welcome back.
And I've loaded.
Okay.
100%. Lovely.
So we're going to do the first 3 mini adventures within Defiance and Flan, and then we will, that'll probably put us at around the 3.5. Alright, let me know if you guys have trouble loading.
I've loaded
Okay.
in. Yeah, still got my.
Alright, remember...
You've still got the back in a sec thing
Oh,
up,
thank
Tim,
you.
as well.
Get it?
I was going to tell him that once we'd all loaded in.
So, yep. Remember, with 5 days of downtime, you guys regenerate all of your health and your spells and whatnot. Thank you so much, Sid Max, for that follow. I appreciate that greatly.
Can we do other things
Thanks, Sid.
in the downtime?
Yeah, you have 5 days of downtime, so you can
Yeah.
do stuff that in that time.
Right, who was it? Who does the? Is it you? Does the engraving, Jenks? Or Anton?
Smithing.
Smithing. Well, I've got. I was thinking I've got a dagger here that you could carve the runes into. In case my staff breaks into.
Yeah, I'll do
Have
that.
it on. I just thought we could do that in the spare
Sure,
time.
sure, you can do that.
Mhm.
In the five. I'm sure he can do that in 5 days.
Yeah,
can't he?
yeah. You so Anton would go and talk to the blacksmith to ask if you could use the blacksmithing, the forge, and all that to apply what you're looking to apply. He doesn't normally let strangers use his forge, but if you give me a either a persuasion or
Can I try and
Yeah, you-
persuade him to get it to let him to do it for me? And that
yeah,
kind of
so
Doesn't let strangers use his forge. I'm a fucking dwarf. I practically invented this
Are
fucking
you
shit.
the one doing the forging now? Oh, okay.
No, I.
Alright.
He'll be doing the
Okay.
project. I'm
So
just
it is.
there
It is
asking.
Jinx.
Asking. Oh, right. I was
Yeah.
going to say, I was going to ask the smith if he could use the forge for me to just do my dagger.
I have +5 persuasion.
No, give it a boss. Just because I have +7.
Well,
Oh.
just so you know, guys and people
Yeah,
in chat,
you
we're
should probably
all
do
first
the
timers.
persuasion.
Except for me.
All except Tim.
And-
Aye.
Yeah. So that's there will be lots of questions,
Okay.
lots of pausing, which is absolutely fine because I'm a-okay with that because it's fun. Okay.
Right, so who's doing
Alright,
the
so-
persuasion check then?
What I'll allow
Group
is
persuasion.
if you go if you take the dwarf with you, you would know that dwarves are renowned for their blacksmithing, and it may help sway him. So if you go with Bob, I'll give
Go as
you
group?
I'll give you advantage.
We are in a
I will
group.
give you advantage on the persuasion check.
We've dragged the. All right then. So do I roll the persuasion?
He's
or
gonna
who's
roll it
rolling?
because he's the one doing the forging. But because you guys are there,
Right, okay.
I will give you advantage. So roll 2d20,
15.
and then you got to roll two.
Two.
I rolled 1 the first
Okay,
time.
so you got a 15 total.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a 16 total? Because I haven't got 5. So 10, 5, 1.
Yeah, but you take the highest dice.
Yeah, you don't
have
add them. You just take the highest.
Oh,
So
okay.
I rolled a 10, I rolled a
Yep,
1, so
15.
you take the 10.
Okay.
and you
He
A completely unbiased opinion there, Silver.
while he still seems a little hesitant, he says that it's fine under his supervision. And he'll be willing to help out if need be, if you need an extra set of hands, like seasoned hands. So you can go ahead and do that, and because you're not really doing anything but adding runes, and you're adding the runes under the eye of Frank, right? So because Frank has to tell him how to put them in, right?
Can I
So-
use my
No.
my knowledge or something to?
Yeah, his knowledge of every
My
book in
book.
the greatest
Yeah,
library.
so
in the world.
Surely he's
Let's
picked up
see.
some techniques to make
if
this
you
easier.
give me a history check.
D20 plus history. Is it?
Yeah.
Who would
Sweet.
need to
Maybe
do
just
this check?
okay.
Me.
So 20.
20. Yeah.
So yeah, Soph, we're doing the stream early because it works best for their time frame, because it's not fair to stream them at like
I was
3
in the
a.m.
right.
when they're not fully, when they're tired or
well,
Compass
or
mentis.
whatever. It's only fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. It's we've got it planned as a bi-weekly thing.
Yeah.
Right
So
now.
every other week we'll be doing this.
So every other week.
How come it was now every other
Because
week?
Because Tim likes to
right
guzzle cum the other week.
because right now I'm
don't
running
know.
another D&D group, so the best thing for me is to be able to run to give me plenty of time to prep and read through everything and have everything planned. I kind of need the extra week.
This is Tim's casual group.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, you guys are learning, and that's awesome, and that's important. But
But yeah,
But-
no, every 2 weeks we'll start forgetting.
oh,
little
you
bits
little
and pieces.
baby,
Yeah,
you
we-
little bitch.
Anyway, the point I was
Right,
about
anyway.
to try and make for Soph, since he's watching, is
Ignore Soph.
for the purpose of this, every other week we'll be starting at about 2 p.m.
Yeah.
EST.
Right, so history checks 20.
Okay, so
That's,
with that, Jenks, I will
Real time -5.
I will on your you have the smithing kit, right?
Yeah.
So give me a roll for that, plus your proficiency from that, plus we'll do strength, and with advantage because of the roll
Okay.
that Nate had.
That's 12.
A 12. Okay.
Mhm.
So you do it takes you a little bit longer. It takes you a couple of days to get it absolutely right. A couple of the runes you did got messed up, but they were easily fixed with some reforging. So you do get it set up with runes on the blade to help channel the magic that Frank would cast.
Cool.
Because I had 2 daggers, so I've got a dagger and an engraved dagger
Yes,
now.
that's correct. So you can use that as the focus for your magic as well. So you can use either your staff or your dagger.
And
I don't have to channel
Well,
my.
I was
magic
assuming
into
that
it,
you
or-
would. So
Well, no, I didn't know if I could have that. No, channel my magic into that now, and then just have 2 of them.
I'll go ahead and let you do it. Just go ahead and do that. That's fine.
Okay, yeah, channel
Okay.
the magic.
And that way,
in, so
if
I've got
one
an
breaks,
engraved.
you can just swap to it.
Yeah, and while he's doing that, I'm going to go sell my loot from the previous
Well, that's a good
That's
expedition.
a great idea. And thanks, Sid. Appreciate that. Okay, so
yeah, we should have good audio, Sid. We're all quite au fait with that stuff for various
okay,
reasons.
so what we need to do for selling is you get a certain percentage from the sale of items, unless they're gems. Gems are worth exactly what it says on the card. They're like currency. They work just like currency in terms of money exchange. So you can actually exchange your gold for gems to keep, so you don't have to lug around heavy coin. So when you guys get more gold and stuff, it'll save you a little bit of a headache.
Oh, okay.
But just letting you know. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm looking at the book. Treasure under wealth. Wealth on page 144. What? Nothing. You get nothing. You get
What?
stitches. Bitches get stitches. Just kidding. Okay, so selling treasure. Fuck you.
And Tim gets his website.
As a general rule, undamaged weapons, armor, and other equipment fetch half their cost when sold in a market. Weapons and armor used by monsters are rarely in good enough condition to sell. They weren't monsters, they were bandits, so therefore they should be in good enough condition to sell.
I was going to say, let's face it, those crossbows and stuff. Well, the crossbows not
Well,
exactly going to be
this-
used as a
I picked
bludgeoning
up shit from a
weapon.
monster. Is it an
Well,
ogre?
it
Well,
was
half
a
orcs are
half-orc
still
monster.
humanoids, so
Oh,
they're
okay.
not.
And the swords, they never got to use them because they were put to sleep. In the
That is true. So
Yeah.
the two scimitars, if you sell those, you'll get 25 gold pieces for the pair of
nice.
them. It's for the pair.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
right,
so
so we got,
it's 12.5.
Yeah, yeah, but I
Yeah,
went ahead and
12
just
was it
rounded
12?
it up. Yeah, so 12 and a half
and
each.
the crossbow,
Light crossbows?
Do I?
normal crossbow.
Yeah, so light. It's
I guess
either light crossbow or heavy crossbow. So
Sorry, did you
Or
say
hand.
it was 12 gold?
5 silver.
5 silver.
Yep. And same thing with the light crossbows. With the regular crossbows is 12 gold, 12 and a half gold. Are you gonna sell yours for a ball? All right. So
Yep.
the heavy
Right, so
crossbow is worth
just-
25.
Just say 12,
25 gold.
12 and a half for the
Yeah,
crossbow.
12 and a half for the crossbow. So you get 25 total.
The mace and a heavy crossbow. Mine.
Thank you, Miyu. You get 25 for the heavy crossbow, and then he had a mace. Right? So that's worth 2.5 gold. Did you guys have anything else you were
Right,
selling?
just
Yeah.
a quick one for the for the currency as I've got here. Would I automatically round things up? So if I had like 20 copper, could I just put 2 silver?
Yeah, you could
Or they
in
just
your
have 20
downtime you
copper?
could go and exchange it.
Well,
Like,
I could
yeah,
do it now.
yes.
Or sell
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. Yeah, that's fine. But like,
Yeah.
if you're in a dungeon,
104 gold.
if you were in a dungeon, you really couldn't do that. But
Loaded.
some chests will have
Yeah,
like
yeah.
hundreds of copper and like 80 silver and all
Yeah.
this shit. So
Don't worry, I've got all this copper, guys. It's fine.
all right. So is there anything else you guys are doing in your 5 days of downtime? I think you guys used a fair amount of it. But
I just wanna check
Yeah.
something. So half a gold piece would be 5 silver.
I believe
is
that's
that correct?
Yeah. Yeah, there
Yeah,
is
so,
So it's in
I
tens.
think so. I think it's
okay.
10, 10,
there,
5 for Electrum, and then 10 for Platinum. So 10 gold to a Platinum, 5
So,
gold to a...
hang on, so
Okay.
it's all right. So it's gold Right, my coin purse is a bit weirded out. So mine actually goes copper, silver, electrum,
Right
gold,
in.
platinum.
I gotta go grab my my dinner real quick. I'm
Well,
not
that-
gonna eat
that-
right now, but I'm gonna grab it and have it.
That is the order that it goes in.
Is it?
Yeah, copper upgrades to silver, silver upgrades to electrum, electrum goes to gold, gold goes to
No,
platinum.
because electrum is worth gold, so it's copper, silver,
So,
gold, electrum, platinum.
Is it?
Because electrum is like
oh,
4.
right.
I've just worked it out in the traditional sense. I've got 107 gold and 5 silver.
Yep.
For my 107 and a half.
Let me look it up real quick to make sure.
It's just this coin purse is a
yeah.
bit
So it's
other way around.
let's see,
So
I was right. According to the player handbook that I've got
oh,
open.
so it's different. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That used to be worth gold. So an electrum is worth 50 silver, half a gold.
No, it's 5 silver.
Oh, right, 5 silver.
If you look, it
silver,
says across the
50
top
copper,
of the table, CPSP.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
and then 2 of that is a gold. So it's okay, cool.
right, so
So it's 100 copper to a
page-
gold, 10 silver to a gold, 2 electrum to a gold, and 10 gold to a platinum. You want the TV on? Alexa, turn on the entertainment center.
Yeah. At the very end of page 143
Yeah, I
in the
saw
player
it.
handbook.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my food, and I will be back in a sec.
yeah. Why can't they just do it as normal things? Oh no, I can't. I can't get onto the player handbook.
Yeah, Silver, we're talking about just how the coins work out. Because I'm kind of familiar with the game versions, which is either in 10s or 100s. So I just needed to know, well, if I had 107.5 gold, because one of my things were 2.5 gold, what would I put that in? Would I put that in electrum or silver? And I've obviously gone for silver.
Yeah, to be fair, I would just ignore electrum and make it simple, because then it is just 10 times the previous.
Yeah, I'll see about Tim when he gets back. If we just get rid of that one and just have copper, silver, gold, platinum.
So I apologise to you guys. We are a bit newbie at this, and we're taking a punt on something,
I'm not
something
apologising.
new,
Shit.
something we've never done before. So, yeah, you're going to have to bear with us, unfortunately. Well, like most board games, Self, I'm pretty sure you've seen us play Betrayal at House on the Hill and things like that. Yeah, with these things, it's just generally...
Okay, guys, I'm back. All right. So, is there anything
Welcome
else
back.
you are doing in these 5 days?
Well, I was just thinking with
On dice
this,
rolls.
are we just gonna? Well, it just seems to be weird now because I can't access the handbook either. So I'm guessing that's your fault.
Yeah, that's
Oh
probably.
yeah, let me give you a fresh
Um,
URL for that. Let me give you the correct URL. My bad. Because all my shit got
I have it
fucked
out.
up. So I've got it's still out there, but
Very true, Sid. We do all have to start somewhere.
But yeah, just for.
I'm just wondering if we could just get rid of electrum, so just copper,
Yeah.
silver.
Yeah,
gold,
usually people
platinum,
don't
and
use
just do
electrum.
and then
Yeah,
and
I'm
then
gonna
just
say
do
electrum
10 on
is
each.
It's just
electrum is a
easy, so
dead
it's
currency.
I was
So-
going to say, just for the sake of us noobs,
Yeah.
keep it simple kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right, so I've got rid of the electrum, so we're just going to do 10. So 10
Yeah,
coppers, a silver,
it-
10
Yeah,
silver,
10, 10, 10. 10 all the way up.
10,
Just do
10,
10 all the
yeah.
way up.
So get rid of electrum.
Alright, I sent you guys that link.
That's
Sorry
fine.
about that. That's the proper
Thank
link,
you.
so you guys can have it if you need to reference it for your spells and shit. Okay.
No, I've got it.
Okay, cool. So you guys are make sure you recover any spells, all your stuff. Yeah, thank you, Silver. It is a rare currency, and it's even rarer in these late times in the game universe. That is 5th edition. Okay, so
In the late
Indeed.
times.
Arrows. I've got like 9 arrows for crossbow.
Bolts.
yeah, they're
bolts.
I would just do like they're worth half of what it says in the book. So let me look them up real quick, and then I'll tell you. They're not worth a lot because they're supposed to be cheap to buy.
Yeah.
But let me see here.
Hey, if this was Fallout 4, you'd be keeping hold of them, because you'd run out of all other ammo very shortly.
Let's see. Bolt. Hell is it? Okay, so so a case of 20 bolts is a gold piece. So just round to half, like, cause how many do you have? Like 9 each or whatever.
Is it?
Yeah,
9?
so just do half
9.
of that. So
Say 10.
just do 2 silver, 5 copper for what you've got. Yeah, we'll
2
just say
silver,
10.
5 copper.
We'll go with that.
So you did say they just popped out.
Yeah,
of him.
and you
They got
guys
the
picked them up and made
three.
even 10. We'll go with that. Thanks, Silver. I appreciate that a lot, man. Because it's always good to have a reference of somebody who knows the rule book extremely well as also. And also, if I ever come into a DM dilemma, I will ask you, man. I appreciate that.
Right, okay. Oh, that's nice. We've got 104 gold.
Tim will have these DM dilemmas quite regularly,
Especially when dealing with
He
these
really-
knuckleheads.
especially with those guys.
Yeah, he really struggles with stuff like, pens and pins.
Basic math,
Capital
English,
letters.
spellings
you know.
and name.
All right, guys. So
Right, okay. Right, that's about it with my downtime. I think we've sold everything, relaxed,
Okay.
chilled out. Can I perform in the local tavern for some entertainment and some spare change?
Yes, I will let you do that. So go ahead. You're gonna go ahead. Are you gonna perform in the tea kettle, or do you want to go to a different tavern?
Yeah, no, in the tea kettle, since that's where we've
All right. So give me a
so,
perform check, sir.
which is
Is performance.
D20 in the
Yes, sir.
performance. 9, so 16.
Okay, so you put on a pretty good performance. Everybody really seems to enjoy it. I will roll here. Ooh, very nice. You get 13 gold pieces from tips and appreciative
Shiny.
folks. Pretty good.
So the next 10 rounds are on Nath since he didn't
Yeah,
buy the
oh,
last
so
one.
bad.
Silver, dude, that's how I live my life too,
A
man.
barrel.
Rule of cool is a big one. Rule of cool is very important. Okay, so we'll go ahead after the 5 days. After a peaceful night's rest, Breeze, one of Madame Friona's 5 daughters, is serving you a delightful breakfast, which includes freshly made
How you
wild berry
doing?
jam on warm biscuits. My sisters and I picked the berries ourselves, says the young halfling woman, sweeping her long black hair out of her face. Some say the wild berries in this area are... Before Breeze can finish her thought, shrieking erupts from the street outside the tea kettle. While the words are mostly unintelligible, you do make out, "Help!" and "Family!" What do you guys do?
Well, that was just rude interrupting us.
Yeah. So tell me more about these wild berries.
How you doing?
Shouldn't you go check on what's going on out there?
Oh, that subtle hint. Okay. Fine. Let's go along with the
everything
story
you
and what
want
the
to
DM
do.
wants. God. Let's do everything the DM wants to do.
Yeah, trying to
Jesus.
get laid here. Fuck.
Okay.
Didn't even finish my point.
All right, so you guys,
Begrudgingly
You guys go
go
out-
Let's
you
go
go out-
outside
you go
and
out
see
on the
what's
street.
going on.
Yeah.
you see townsfolk rushing to assist a middle-aged human woman. She's collapsed in the middle of the road, crying hysterically and clutching an infant boy in her arms. What are you guys gonna do?
She's crying hysterically
Are you
and
sure
clutching
that's
an
a boy?
infant boy.
Penis looks small.
Okay, I'm going to
Oh my
go up to
God.
her.
Okay.
Uh, within touching distance, but, I have witnesses, so let's just leave it there.
All right.
And ask her what the fuck is going on.
She's still sobbing unintelligibly. Are you gonna try to calm her down?
Slap her in the face.
Run a perception check now, because if she's hysterical, I mean, I don't really want to slap her, but I will if I have to. So
There might be someone else around.
I'll
that might
run
have
a
seen
perception check out the, because being a cleric and stuff, I'll
Make
something. I'll
check
let
out
Davis
the
finish
wee
it.
nipper
make
that
sure
she's
he's
clutching.
not injured.
make sure he's not injured.
Okay, go ahead and
yet.
give me a perception check.
Which is
Hey,
perception.
Actually,
well, wait for Devious to
it would
do
be a
this,
medicine
but
check.
Can I do
Give
like
me a medicine check. Yes,
medicine
that will be a
check.
better check for seeing for injuries and whatnot.
Yeah, medicine. So it's 1d8.
Nope.
Is that correct?
You're
Or
No,
is
just
it
twenty.
it's a D20
D20. Okay.
plus the medicine modifier from the skills on your character sheet.
So that's an 18
Wow,
plus
good
5.
roll. So 23.
23,
Okay.
yeah.
He looks none the worse for wear. They may kind of notice they may be a little dehydrated, both of them. But overall, the boy is fine. He looks fine. Little one.
Can
Okay.
I do an investigation around the region, around the street, around the floor, walls, things like that, just to see if I can deduce what's happened?
Well, really, that was the extent of my medical
you-
knowledge. So what I'm going to do is
no,
now
I-
proceed with the
Well,
slapping.
before you
no.
do that, Nath, another one of the
yeah.
onlookers, one of the townsfolk that were rushing to her aid, comes over and says some soothing words and calms her down, and asks
Yeah, guess you're not going to slap her.
asks her some questions, and she says her name is Milivant Moss. And she
You can even say the old
listen,
names.
all right. Her family farms peat from a bog about an hour from Flan. She says earlier that morning, her husband and children, as well as a few hired hands, were attacked by goblins. She was able to leap onto a wagon and escape with her youngest child, Bo, who she has in her arms, and she drove away quickly, turning just long enough to see the goblins dragging people away to the east. She says it looks like they were still alive, maybe being taken hostage or captive. And she looks around and begs everybody around her to help to rescue them.
Well, I don't usually do things for free, but I don't mind going killing some goblins. What do you two feel about
Two
it?
armed guards come upon the scene. Oi! What's going on?
None of your business.
It's my business. He gives you a filthy look and kind of eyes you up and down. What's going on here?
We've just got here, so we know about as much as you. Maybe
I know
more.
nothing.
Probably more.
What?
It explains
Are
everything.
you gonna are you gonna tell him what's going on?
Well,
Yeah.
he'd
Oh,
better
no.
get told what's going on, because otherwise he's going to get a punch in the nuts from the dwarf.
The dwarf has such a
Keeps
temper.
acting like that, he's going to get knocked down a peg.
Okay,
Yeah.
so all right, somebody tells him what's going on, and he kind of rolls his eyes. Out of jurisdiction, and he pulls a piece of paper out of his pouch.
Mm-hmm.
What does he do with the paper? Does he write on it?
And
WW error.
so
14
he produces a piece of paper from a pouch, and he hands it to
But it wasn't
What?
found.
It wasn't found.
404 not found.
It says 404 for you. It loads for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it
404,
works for me
yeah.
as well.
Error 404
What?
not found. That's what I was laughing
Oh.
at. That's what it said
Hold
when you
on.
pulled the
Let
paper.
me fix it for you. I think I can fix it. Hold on.
Well, it works for me. It says, I'll not do this in character. The City of Flan, Treasury Department. The bearer of this promissory note is entitled to 50 gold pieces from the city's treasury for services rendered to the city, upon completion of aforementioned services. This is in accordance, and that's all I've got to read before
Fuck,
it said
I done
error
fucked it
404
up.
not found.
Hold on.
Yeah, Tim, just fucking leave it. We can read it on your screen.
Now it's loading.
Oh, now it's apparently
It's
loading.
thinking about it. All right, it says it loaded for
Nah,
me, but
it's
it's
not.
missing now. There it is. All right, there you go. Try that. Is that better? All right, there
we
you go. So, I'm sorry. You want to go ahead and finish?
Still white for me.
It's still white
Oh.
for me, but
All right, so it says the bearer
well.
of this promissory note is entitled to 50 gold pieces from the city's treasury for services rendered to the city upon completion of aforementioned services. This is in accordance with rulings by the Council of 10. He hands that over to Bob. Go and investigate.
Oh, so we get. So we get 50 gold pieces for investigating this goblin
That's
threat.
what the city's coffers will offer.
That's just cheap. How about 50 gold pieces each?
I was just thinking, it does say to the bearer of the note, now if Bob's the only one, he can go off on his own. But he's the only one being paid
I
for
don't
this.
give a shit. Just take care of it. It's out of my jurisdiction. He kind of rolls his eyes. Now clear the street!
God, he's a grumpy bastard.
Oh, this guy's so gonna get a punch in the fucking bollocks.
There's a couple other guards with him as well, so. And they look
Oh, is that just to deter me from
they
punching
look
this guy
they
in the
look
bollocks?
pretty badass, so.
The more the fucking merrier. Come on.
Come on, short stuff.
I'm imagining him like, let me at him, and you're just like pulling him away.
I've got back of his head, just dragged him back.
I'm a cleric. I can heal their notes after I punch them through the throat.
Oh man! All right, so
Apparently our healer's got a bit of an anger issue.
Yeah, it's fucking short man syndrome. What you on about?
Milivant looks at you. Please hurry! I don't want them to die.
Oh, shut up, woman. So it's.
Bollocks.
I'll take you there. I have a wagon. It'll be quick, please.
Well, that stops me having to ask if we can nick the wagon to speed it up.
Are you guys gonna get your gear and all that stuff? Put it on. Get ready.
Well, fine. I
I've
wasn't
already got
planning
my
to
staff with
rescue
me.
any virgins or fair maidens today, so fuck it. I have a space free in my calendar.
It's her husband's here. It's not even any virgins.
Yeah, she's got a kid.
Maybe.
Hey, milfs are a thing. You don't even know.
It proves she's not a virgin.
Oh, true. There's no virgins to rescue, I guess. Well, I mean, there's young boys, so there you go.
Oh, God,
All right. He is holding an infant. All right. All right. So you guys get your stuff. All right.
Yeah. No, I go grab. Well, I'll go grab
All right. So she takes you guys to her wagon and drives you back to her family's peat harvesting farm. She shows you where the raid took place, and tells you once more that it looked like the goblins were taking the prisoners to the east. She has no idea what the number of goblins were, and she says there were too many to count.
Doesn't matter.
Since
Doesn't matter.
it's a bog, I'm going to look around for footprints to give a direction as to where they went.
Aye, stand back, fellas. I've played a game called The Witcher, and I know how to track people.
Nice. Very nice. Okay. Pick. All right. I'm gonna have to import something here in a minute, but we can go ahead and move on. All right. So,
Yeah, and let's face it, a woman's sense of direction is terrible. If they say east, it's probably north.
Fair point.
not Soph. They're it's not medieval. It's fantasy. Okay. So see.
Because Tim likes to fantasize about him.
Sure, whatever you say, man. She says her husband Haldred, her daughters Alina and Kithian, her sons Quail and Voland,
There might be some
and
virgins
6
after
hired
all.
hands were at the farm when the attack took place.
It's got
All right,
daughters.
so the area is swampland. One character can make a survival check, and another can assist, which gives advantage.
My survival's 0, so I don't know about you two.
Mine's +2.
Survival's +3.
Right, you two do it then.
So, well, only one person gets to make the roll,
Oh, well.
and
Alright, I'll let
yeah,
you do it
so
then.
one person makes the roll, and you
Yeah,
get
do this
advantage
shit.
for a ball, so you roll 2d20.
Oh, 2d20.
Well, you
yeah.
got
Oh,
18
yes.
anyway.
Yeah, no,
so.
roll
Well,
again.
yeah, you get
Yeah.
it, I think, 21.
Yeah, you can roll again. Just see if you get 19 and 20, but without it.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Yeah, so
all right.
21.
So, let's see. So, you find that the trails make it appear that about a dozen prisoners were being dragged. The prints in the mud show that more than a dozen goblin-sized creatures passed through here today. And one larger-sized creature also walked with the other creatures. Print size reveals that the creature was probably larger than a human, though not as large as an ogre.
Kind of half-breed
Alright,
orc thing.
so after
Okay.
traversing the swampy bog for about 45 minutes, you guys come to the end of the trail. It leads directly into the mouth of a cave in the side of a hill rising from the bog. So, I need to add a token because, hooray, right? Decided to delete it to figure out how to add chest. Not found. I do wrong.
What did you do right, Tim?
Nothing. There. Woo! There it is. Alright, let me adjust the size here a bit.
Right, so I'll move this over here out of the way, kind of thing.
Not big enough. Stop rotating it. What are you doing? You're confusing me. Stop it. Stop.
I'll put it back the other side.
Fucking
Oh, boy.
stop.
There you go.
Alright, that's enough. That's enough. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Okay. Stop it. Jenks. Jenks, stop.
Right,
Oh
there
my
we
god,
go.
you made it so large.
Now
Okay, I
everyone
think
can
that'll
see.
be fine. I think we'll be alright.
Oh.
Okay,
You know how to make me happy. You keep saying that.
alright,
What, so large?
Yeah.
the trail leads directly into the mouth of a cave in the side of a hill rising from the bog. Brush and other low vegetation allow you guys to easily hide and observe the following. At the entrance, you see a goblin talking in common to a human-sized figure dressed in heavy cloaks that obscure his face. The voice is male and human-sounding. The goblin says in broken common, "Only one raiding group
Is this the
return.
entrance?
They bring prisoners. Other raiding groups return soon. No more snake coin people found." The human nods and says, "Excellent. Tell Gorunk that my friends and I will pay lots of coin and give lots of gifts for all of the dragon artifacts you can find, and kill any other humans who you find near your home." The goblin nods and enters the cave, while the cloaked figure whispers a word and simply vanishes.
Is this the entrance over here?
That's correct. That would be the entrance you
Right,
guys
so
would
are
be.
we kind of here?
Yeah, you guys are there.
hiding in
Yeah,
this
sure.
crap.
Yeah, that's your approach after the guy vanishes. So that's where you'll
Okay.
will approach. That's what they do, Silver. They piss me off, man. That's what they try to do. That's their goal in life.
We don't try anything.
They just succeed. Okay.
Yep.
Yes. Joke.
What are you guys going to go ahead and do?
Well, is it okay? So we have to roll again to find out which order we.
No,
Move
just tell me what you're gonna do. We'll take it in order, and we'll just be orderly about it. So you
Okay.
guys approach the entrance to the cave, and you look down.
Let's have a
The
quick
passage.
look.
The
Oh my
passage.
God.
The passage.
Is it lit?
That's
or
what
is it
I'm about to
dark?
read to you. The passage is unlit,
Ah.
although the sunlight reaches far enough into the 10-foot wide cave passage to let you see that it travels about 25 feet before turning south. Piles of rubble are strewn in the passage, large enough to hide behind.
Right, hold on. With the concentration. the spell.
What about concentration spells?
It says I've got a spell called Dancing Lights. Create up to 4 torch-sized lights within range, making them appear as torches, lanterns, and glowing orbs that hover in the air for a duration. Okay. You can also combine the 4 lights into one glowing medium-sized light. But it says here duration, concentration up to a minute. So is that?
So concentration means that if you get hit, you have to make a check to maintain the ability. It's right. I gotta look up what it is, but
it's a channel.
Yeah, you're channeling it. So if you get like attacked, you can only ever have one concentration spell active at any time, and if you do get attacked and hit while using that concentration spell, you have to make a check to maintain the spell. That's it. How it works. And you get concentration up to that time limit, so however long it said.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'll use that as. Yeah, it's one of my cantrips, so I can just keep using them anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use Dancing Lights and create 4. Oh, as I'm no, that's strings. I'm gonna create lights around this bendish area here.
What's the range on it?
120
Excellent.
feet.
Okay. So
But it's just to light the corner up here. Okay. So we've got a clear view of everything up to there.
Well, I already have a clear view.
Yeah, but yours is all black and white, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah,
aren't you
colorblind in like a
don't
dog.
you have dark vision?
Yes, but I'm doing it for everybody else.
For the human.
So I've got the lights there, so everyone can actually see everything
for the filthy human. I gotcha. Okay. So.
Hey, fuck off. Tim.
Okay.
Filthy human.
All right, so you do the lights there, and you don't see anything in the immediate corner. However, don't move yourself back. You were standing right here.
I'm not. I can be in the bush, not directly in the middle of the fucking going.
Well,
lights.
Is it line of sight? Because there's giant boulders that block the way, so you have to kind of be there to use it.
It doesn't say anything about.
You just had to be there.
No, it just says a light must be within 20 feet of another light created by the spell, as in the 4 lights.
Well, I mean, to be able to cast a spell, though, you have to have line of sight to the target. That's the rule for it.
I'm right. I'm stood in the middle of the opening going,
Well, you hear, give me a perception check. Since you're out there.
Perception.
As you step out to cast your spell.
That's fucking shite. Why is all my perception shite?
You didn't choose perception. All right,
3.
You hear jack shit. Okay.
I hear nothing because I'm dumb as fuck.
All right, so
It's because Bob's too busy fapping in the fucking
all you hear
bushes.
is.
There's always time for a nice Jimmy Russell.
All right. Let's see. Give me a second. Gotta look something up real fast.
Any big words you need help with, Tim?
Yeah, no, I roll.
Does a 13 hit your AC?
Nope.
It does not?
Nope, I have 13.
Okay, so it does hit your AC. If it meets, it
hits
hits.
my AC.
However, you have a +2 because you're partially obscured by the boulders. I'm going to give you partial cover, so
50.
it doesn't hit. However, an arrow does fly past you and hit the ground near you, right behind you. And then you hear
Careful, lads. There's a shit shot somewhere up there.
Fuck me, that was close.
Just be thankful it's not a Hanzo.
Ryu Waga Teki
I
Kurao!
used to be a sorcerer. I used to be a sorcerer until I took an arrow to
where I'm at here on this. Okay. All right. So what are you gonna do now? An arrow just flew past you. What are you guys gonna do?
Well, it's their go, isn't it? So. Oh,
No,
am I
you're
still
good. It was
able
just
to
a
shift
single
around?
shot that flew out. So do what you want to
Okay,
do.
I'll just.
What are you guys gonna do?
Hey, fuckers! Guess I happened over here.
Well, I take position up next to Nathan, and I can see with my cat-like vision
You can.
what the hell is going on inside
So
there.
you can see little slits, and you can kind of see like movement behind the slit here. However, it's a pretty small slit. It's like an arrow slit. So
They've got murder holes. Murder. There's been a murder.
so you can kind of make that out.
Can
Can
I
I-
see
I want to shift my
someone
light to the right.
behind those murder
You can
holes?
see movement, but they're really obscured. You can't. You
I
can take a
can't see it. I
shot.
can't
You can
see
take
a
a shot
person.
at it to try to hit it, but they have 3/4 cover, which gives them a plus, huge plus.
Well, I'm just going to move my lights in front of the holes. All they'll see is just blinding light. Rather than a
Sounds-
boss.
Like a canny plan.
Okay, so that will I will allow that to cause issues with any shots they take, as well as any perception checks they would take to see you.
Yep.
So yeah, 3/4 cover is
bitches.
+5 bonus to AC. Silver. I don't think the Alchemist is in 5th edition yet. I'm not sure though.
It is not as far as I'm aware.
So,
What's your plan, guys? What's your play?
So I've moved the lights in so it's obscuring their vision of us.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys want to just try and get round the corner or see what's round there without getting shot.
I am going to take cover behind this large
Excellent.
rock, but that also gives me
Only
a
you
line of
can.
sight up to sort of here
Correct.
by the drawing.
Yes. So what you see is get the map myself. You see into a room that is littered with ratty blankets and bedrolls, some small bones from eaten rodents, and other filthy remnants of fine goblin living. And you can make out what look like furs on the walls.
I don't see any peoples or
Watch it,
things.
lads. I sense shitty decorations.
Poor interior decorators.
Damn
Dun,
them.
dun.
Where are you going then, Junks? Are you gonna make your way around?
What's the distance like in here?
That is a 25-foot passage
In that
What, to
case?
the
to
end?
the curve.
Or
25 feet to the curve.
which curve?
This one
That
right here,
curve,
where it curves to the south.
This one.
Well,
That's there.
Yeah, 25 feet
I
before
will-
turning south. It's 10 feet wide and 25
Okay.
feet south.
I'll go just to the other side of the boulder
Okay.
and take cover.
Are you gonna take cover behind some of the other rocks and rubble there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
so from this direction. kind
Yeah,
of thing.
I don't have dark vision, but that way
Yeah.
I'm...
Well, my
Yeah,
lights,
you don't
my
see
lights
anything
are
into the
here
room.
at
It's just
moment.
darkness for you. You can see like down into the room a little bit, which you see pretty much what Bob sees, but you don't really see much out here because it gets dim. It gets dark in the corners.
Right, okay.
But you don't really see anything in
Oh,
there
sure.
from what you can tell either.
So I'm gonna shift my ass round to them
Okay.
as well. Because I've got vision, I'm gonna leave 2 lights here and
Okay.
here. I think, I can go up to 4. Then I'll put another one. What's the distance here? Well, it's about
Oh,
20 feet, so
well,
I'm guessing.
So this
that's
is
all.
probably about 10 feet. It's about half,
Right,
so
yeah,
I'd
so-
say it's about 10 feet from...
I'll put one
The-
torch there and one torch
Okay.
there.
And how many can you have active
So
for?
it's
Cool.
4.
Four.
Yeah, so I've got one on either side and one on each of these corners, kind of thing. Hopefully, give a bit of light into the room.
Right. So to be fair, you could probably stick one about
Yeah,
there.
that would probably light up most of the room, 'cause it's not that big of a room.
Alright, yeah. Alright then. I'll put one there and then one there. Then one in the middle of the room to give us full vision.
Okay. Yeah, you don't
Do
see
we see
anybody in there. You see you see spurs on the walls. You see the same stuff that Bob saw, all the junk on the floor and
Yeah.
the rattiness and
It's like clear to get our asses into that room and see get away from these murder holes.
Obviously we can't see that corner there.
So are you guys gonna go in?
Yeah.
Who's going first? Who's going? I just need to know what you're doing.
You guys, I reckon.
I've got vision, so I'll go first, I guess.
Well, it's
I've
lit
lit
up,
the room
so...
Alright, okay.
I will move up to the corner.
Okay,
and
wait right there.
Make sure
Stop
that
right
the
there.
room is clear.
So right here. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
You All right. I need you guys, all of you, to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save.
Yep.
Okay, is that just a 20? Is it? Oh. I got 14.
You got a 14. Okay. Bob, what did you get?
I only use the dexterity modifier.
Yeah,
is that
because
correct?
you don't have proficiency with it.
That's a 5 for me.
5. Okay, and Jenks.
I need to know what my shield adds in terms of AC. I can't remember if it's 1 or 2.
You're just doing a dex saving throw, no AC.
Yeah, but I have shield mastery, which means that I can add my AC from my shield to any dex saving throw.
Nice stuff. I think shields are a +2 by default, though, unless mastery gives you bonuses.
Then I'll just go with the +2 then. I think that is all it is, but it is just the AC of the shield. So
okay, what'd you get?
That would be a 10.
Okay. All right. All right. So Bob takes 3 damage, and I'll tell you what it is in a second. Nath, you take 2 damage, and Jenks, you take 2 damage. From falling rocks, you trip over a wire that was running across here, like so. And as you tripped over it, rocks came tumbling down from the ceiling and struck you guys on the heads.
Oh, the fuck.
Fucking dumb thing. Fucking charging on ahead, can't see shit, but just gotta go wading in.
The area is lit up, and what I was actually going to say, if Tim let me finish, was I'm going to move up to the corner and keep an eye out for things.
Yeah, but you moved into you moved across. You said move into the corner, which you triggered it right here.
No, this corner. He's not actually going round. He wasn't actually going round the corner.
Yes, but the
tripwire is set up on the corner.
Well, the tripwire's in the hallway.
At.
Yeah, so going through the corner, he tripped it.
The hell? I got
okay, so
so I take 2 damage.
You take 3. The other 2 take 2.
3.
14. I take 2 damage.
Okay.
Down to 8.
Hacks on the fucking GM side. This is dodgy motherfucker, I'm telling you.
Okay.
All right.
First things first, from my point of view. Actually, is there anything else that we need to resolve before we move on?
As you,
because I'm gonna lay out the cures for me. And
as the rocks fell, you heard a jingling noise, like a really loud, like rattling cans, echo through the entire cave system.
Roger, alarm set off. So,
yeah, we know we're here.
Yeah. I'm gonna cure myself first, and then I'm gonna cure Frank.
Now, let me tell you this: I would recommend against doing that because your heal does quite a bit, because it's a D8 plus 5, and you're not that injured.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, well, you can keep casting it whenever you want.
No, because you have a limit amount of times you can cast it per day. The number of spells you can cast per day. I think you can only cast 2 spells per day for ball. So if you cast both of those, you would not be able to cast any more spells today.
Oh man, that
Yeah, it
sucks
does.
ass.
That's just how it is.
I've got a healing
Unfortunately,
potion.
yeah,
Anyway,
you got the
so-
healing potion. So you got to be judicious with your resources.
So
Unfortunately,
they are my spell slots, but my Spare the
got
Dying,
cantrips.
Guidance, and Sacred Flame are
Sacred Flame and Spare the Dying are cantrips. You can use those at any time,
Cantrips,
as many
that's the
times
word
as
I
you
was
want,
looking for.
without using a spell slot. But your Cure Wounds and your Bless do take a spell slot, and you only have 2 spell slots per day.
Damn it! Why couldn't I have Cure Wounds as a cantrip? That
Yeah,
was...
it'd be nice if that was the case.
Right, I actually have a heal. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll might want to mosey on up to him and see what's going on then, Davis.
Yeah, just might as well just go for it. Right,
Since he'd already, he could go to the other side.
dwarfy chap comes in, sees what a clusterfuck the other guy's made, and
as you're rubbing your head from
surveys the room.
it's striking your helmet and the sound of gong as it hit your head.
Yeah.
Be like a perception check or anything like that. You can have a look around the room and...
So there are no more traps as I can see into this room. Is that
You'll have to give me a
correct?
perception check if you want to look for traps.
Perception.
Yes, sir.
My perception is...
Are you just giving a cursory look, or are you looking specifically for traps?
Oh, I'm fucking all over
Okay.
them traps.
You're looking for everything.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I've got a +3 on perception, so let's roll this.
What's everybody's passive perception, by the way?
18.
nice.
+3, 21.
Mine is 14.
Hey,
What's
what?
your passive perception? It'll be 10 plus
Oh yeah, 10.
whatever your perception is.
Plus session mod is
10?
yeah.
And what about you,
10.
Furl? 10 plus your perception mod?
It's next to your speed underneath you, below your initiative.
Yeah,
but
passive
same.
perception's what.
Next to my speed.
Yeah,
the 6
You know
spots
where
at the top of
your
your
hit points and your
Oh,
stuff
right.
is?
Yeah.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
pass-
passive
yeah.
perception is 13.
Yeah.
And my perception in skills is +3.
Yeah. Yeah, well it's 10 plus whatever
Yeah,
your
whatever your
perception
pa-
All
is.
right, so yeah,
13.
that in
So,
that
yeah,
case then
13.
that's 13.
Okay.
yeah.
So on your search, as you look around, you see it's clear, and you kind of move through the room, and you spend a bit of time. You spend about 10 minutes searching the room thoroughly for traps. You notice that this right here, there's something funky about the furs on this wall.
Roger, funky furs.
Right.
I wish my color were different because
So, I'll,
it's hard to see.
We know
Okay.
we can see it. I want to move my ass into the room with
Okay,
these guys.
but other than that,
Yeah.
it looks clear. There's nothing else in the room.
Well, but
Well, chaps, there is apparently
something funky.
something funky about the furs on the wall just here.
What are you guys gonna do? You gonna look at the furs? All right.
Yeah.
As you kind of touch them and stuff, you notice that there is a hidden door behind the furs.
Touching furry
Indeed.
things, eh?
Chaps, it seems there is a hidden door behind the furs.
Oh my god. All right. I need a second to pee because I have the bladder of a small child. So I'll be right back,
seriously?
and we will resume this when I come back. I'm sorry.
You're
I
the
swear
people.
to I swear to God, I just chug water when I run these things. So I'll be right back. I don't
I'm
want my
gonna
throat seeds to
grab a
dry
drink
out.
then.
All right. So we'll be right back.
Fucking homo.
See you soon.
With beer like normal people. Oh no, saying that if he has a beer, he'll be fucking pissing like a racehorse.
Well, stop the accent. So we've already had this argument because we are completely new to it. We've had sort of, can we have a spell of the infinite penis, and so on and so forth, and we can't even have a quest of the infinite penis. We can't even worship the infinite penis because we have to stay within the law of the game. But, well, like I say, I mean, even my name, I wasn't allowed to choose my original, but my current name is Bob Faphammer. Infinite penis. Dolph.
Infant. You fucking paedophile.
Yeah. I'm not saying self's a pedo at all.
He's just obsessed with infant penises.
Well, this is going to be quite,
Welcome back.
quite a horrible thing.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Thank you. All right, guys. Is everybody back? Still waiting on Jinx?
I think Jinx is still
That's
AFK,
fine.
yeah.
Probably.
If I didn't have the bladder of a small toddler, we'd be fine. Back, Jinx? Back, Jinx. Alrighty.
Although I did hear something as I
What's
ran
up?
away. Are you sure that he'd be pissing like a racehorse?
Pretty much did.
I thought Tim had to sit. I thought Tim had to sit down.
Fuck you. And the hole opens up in the ground and Jinx dies.
Okay, so where are we
Okay,
now?
so you guys found the door back here.
Found the
They
door.
like,
yeah.
they look like toilet mint.
Have we found... Is it just a regular door? Can we just, like, go up to it and open it, or does there have to be some kind of secret lever somewhere?
No, it just pushes open.
It
That's
just pushes
correct.
open, okay. Okay, in that case, the guy with the eyes is going to open the door and see what is in front of us.
The guy with the eyes. We all have eyes, Devious.
Yeah,
The
there's
eyes
only
that
two-
work,
there's only two
you
of us here
fucking
that can actually
clumsy,
see what the fuck's going on.
clunk-footed fucking retard.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Don't get fucking pedantic with me when you're just fucking stomping around tripping traps and shit.
Just because I haven't spent 90% of my life in a fucking closet checking out women and their boobs. Right?
There's nothing wrong with the chesticle deity. She requires regular worship.
For at least 10 minutes a day.
Aye.
All right, so the first thing what are you guys gonna do now?
Davis has just looked down there to see if he can see him.
Yeah, just what's in here.
Okay.
I have line of sight
You see
all the way.
right here a cage.
Okay, cages.
Yep. There are two doors. There's a door right here. And there's another one up here, but you can't see that yet. So you just see this door. You see the door and you see the cage. Nothing is in the cage. It's
Chaps,
actually...
I see cages and a
open.
door.
Hey, it's good to announce
I
it
would,
because you can't assume that everybody knows everything. So it works out
You might
pretty
wanna
well,
check
actually.
around. Oh, can you do a perception check for stuff around the vicinity, i.e., traps on this corner?
Yeah, go ahead and do a perception check if you'd like.
No, Devious whilst it's his
Okay.
go and
Well,
whilst he's
I should be
busy
able to
there.
see them anyway with my super sight.
Well, unfortunately, they're very well hidden. You have to actually look for the game rules.
So that's 15 and plus a 5.
Yep.
Is it?
3, I think, your perception.
Oh, is it 3? Yeah, no, plus
You
3.
don't see any traps.
Chaps, there's no traps.
Oh man.
Well, in that case, then I'll mosey up to the corner, have a look around, see if there's anything I can
Okay.
see
Give me just a second.
around
Yeah.
here. So I can see everything up to kind of this point here.
He's doing the
I see
Metal Gear
goblins!
Solid wall sneak, I see.
Yeah, I should be a little closer. There you go. There's
Sorry, that's not
More
more
specific, there we go.
specific.
So let's see, what have we got here then?
Let me grab him. Okay, and then hold on a sec. Not quite done yet.
Seriously, right next to me.
Doggy.
It's a doggy.
Woof. That's a wolf.
Is that a wolf and two
Yeah.
goblins?
So hold on a second.
Guys,
like-
I see a wolf and
Like
two
the previous
goblins.
room, this one contains mostly bedrolls and a few decrepit furnishings where goblins rest and relax when not out doing the terrible things that goblins do. 3 cages against the east wall between 2 doors, 2 of which, well, they're all empty now. The wolf is standing right
Cages.
near you, snarling and snapping in your direction, and it's going to be initiative.
Hey,
So
doggy.
go ahead and roll it up. Rolling
Okay.
initiative. Everyone's rolling initiative.
Okay, what's my initiative? What is it? Just a
D20.
D20.
You are
20.
absolutely correct, Silver.
3.
What did you get?
I got
plus-
20, and obviously plus 1,
So
so
you're
21.
probably gonna end up being first. So
And
Anton,
what's
what'd you get?
initiative?
21.
What's the You said initiative.
Yeah,
What's-
it's you roll a D20,
Oh yeah,
And add
the
your
initiative
initiative,
top, isn't it? Yeah.
and then it's basically. Your
So you got a
dex modifier,
21.
isn't
No, there's. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did.
And what did you get, Frank?
3.
A 3. Holy shit.
3.
Okay.
it? What was that?
Don't
Zero
go-
plus fucking-
Don't go
No, I
too
don't have
fast.
any
All right.
initiative.
All right. What about Bob?
17 plus
So
2.
19. Nice.
19.
19.
Wow. All right.
You guys better come round, give me a hand here, 'cause we're gonna have these wolves chomping at me fucking nuts.
All right. Oh, damn it! That's almost a Frank roll.
Fuck you, dick. You fucking hacks and chats anyway.
Okay, so first up is gonna be Anton. So what's your speed? Is your speed 30? All right, so you
Yeah.
could probably make it to the where the wolf is if you just go straight there. Say that you could reasonably make it that far, going at a diagonal. Yeah, you wouldn't be in melee range of the wolf exactly. You'd be right up near it though. You're right outside of reach of it, and it's outside of reach of you. You can double move if you want to get up in its face, or you could use another action if you want.
Well, I don't have any other actions.
So
really
there are
at
several
this point.
actions you can do.
Now he tells us after the first
No,
mission.
you guys
Oh,
can
yeah.
look it up.
Yeah,
You
no,
guys
that's
have access to the player's handbook. You guys,
Hey,
I am not the player's handbook. All right, the player's handbook is for the players,
yes,
motherfucker.
you fucking are. I am not going to sit there and read like a 300-page book to play
Well,
a game.
Especially when you can't fucking. You can control F. Let me check, see what it says about axes. Oh, right. There's about 400 fucking mentions of axes.
Why there's a table of contents, and there's an index, a really good index. Just saying.
Or we could just ask
Or
you.
I could, yeah, because I'm looking it up in the index, like you fucking could do. All right, so
You want to run
you
this
can
game?
you can attack, cast a spell, or dash, which you take the dash action, you gain extra movement for your current turn. Disengage, which lets you move and not provoke opportunity attacks, which we'll get into if that ever comes up. And then you can do dodge. Until the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage if you can see the attacker. And you make dexterity saving throws with advantage. You can lend aid to another creature.
You brace yourself.
You can hide.
What was that last one? Tim?
You can lend aid to another creature. So like if they're doing a check, like a to disarm a trap, you can lend aid to them.
Yeah. Okay.
To give them advantage. You can hide and do a dexterity stealth check to hide, which you can't really do because you're right in front of them. You can ready an action. So you have to come up with a circumstance that'll trigger your reaction, and then you choose the action you'll take in response to the trigger. So, like, if it comes up to you, you'll swing your sword. Let me see. You can do search or use an object, but those don't really apply to this. Like, use an object is just to pull, like, you could pull out your potion and drink it. That would be your action. So you could ready.
So
you could either dodge or ready an attack.
So could I not say I'm going to ready my shield?
Yeah,
or
you could
whatever?
say
just so when they attack.
That would probably
you
be
know.
dodge.
Yeah.
Or if you ready an action to attack, if it comes up to you, you get an attack when it comes up to you before it gets a chance to attack, because your attack was readied.
All right, I'll ready an attack on the wolf.
So
then.
if the wolf comes up to you,
the
wolf comes up to you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So that was Anton. So Bob, it's your turn. Your speed's at 25, so you're pretty close. So you could probably get up to the wolf.
You fat bastard.
I choose not to.
Okay.
Seriously. He's like, I'm out here,
He's
guys,
gonna just
see you
leave.
in a bit."
He's gonna waddle away.
Oh no!
Come
no,
here,
no,
I'll
no,
put
no,
you
no,
to
no.
sleep. All right.
Yeah, waddle
are you-
away with
what
your
are you
fucking
going to
stumpy
do?
penguin legs.
Bob, I would like Bob to just come around here
Okay.
Hide
because
behind my shield.
Got his own shield.
you are
Yeah.
yes, you're the target of choice, but I would also like to use my cantrip, Sacred Flame.
Ooh, very good. Okay, so that'll be your action.
Because this little fucker at the back has a ranged attack, and he needs to go down and fast.
So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw to not get rocked by your shit. So, let's see.
Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, take 1d8.
And
radiant
you
damage.
missed. He survived. He made the check, so your attack misses. He dodges out of the way. So you fire a radiant beam out of your holy symbol, and he ducks behind the wall, and avoids it. All right. So then it goes over to the goblins. All right. So this guy is going to make a hop, skip, and a jump, and take a
So much for
take a
target of
swing
choice.
with his scimitar. Hey, you just shot holy fire out of your thing. I mean, he's not too happy about that. Swing for a 21 to hit you.
That's almost definitely going to hit, I would have said. Armor class is 15.
For for 7 piercing damage. Slashing damage.
Holy fuck, I've got 1 health.
That was a big hit. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's hacking like a beast.
How do you hack in a tabletop RPG?
Fucking dodgy bastard.
You're just disconnecting real quick, aren't you? So you can like roll the dice to something that's going to win, and then when we catch up, it's like, oh, it's a 17. Oh, it's a 20.
How do I?
We know
Yeah,
what you're doing.
exactly. You're so smart.
With all your high rolls. How
I'm
do you
trying to
like
get it to straighten up. That's good enough. All right. So he is going to come into melee range with you, and he is going to take a swing at Anton. Scimitar. For 11 to hit.
I think you've got like 15 armor.
I've got fucking 18
Okay.
AC.
So you
18.
block it with your shield like
Go.
it was nothing.
Go choke on a dick.
All right, so he's done, and now the wolf is going to charge at you, Anton, so you get your attack that you had readied. What do you get?
7.
What'd you get? 7?
7.
You miss. You take a swing, and you're a little high in your aim, and you miss. The wolf comes at you, tries to take a bite. You're covered in armor, so it's probably not going to do much good. Almost a 1. Does a 16 hit you? Okay,
No.
then it misses.
It's nicely
All right.
done.
So next up
Alright,
is
Frank.
Frank.
And stop being
Do your
lazy.
shit, Frank.
Fuck you guys. I'm gonna move out of range.
Yeah, that's a good
So
idea.
I'm gonna go here.
Very wise.
Actually, no, I'll move back a bit.
Now remember this. I just want to make sure that you're aware. This is not the only fight that you'll have in here. So, you know.
Yeah. This guy
Yeah.
here, next to Devious, the
Mhm.
melee guy, gonna create a great big huge fireball to his face. Firebolt.
Firebolt. Nice. That's a cantrip, right? Sweet.
Yes, it's a cantrip.
Okay, so what do we need to do?
I hurl a molten fire at a creature or object within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target.
So it's going to be
on hit.
D20 plus your magic combat bonus. I think it's called something like that.
Is that the is that the spell attack
Yes,
bonus?
that's it.
So a D20 plus spell attack
Yes.
bonus. Come on, rolls.
All right, so you got a 1. So when I run a 1, whether it's from me or from you guys, is a critical fumble, meaning that something happens to you when you go to do that. So
it's an 8.
well, you got a 1 on the dice, which regardless is just a critical fumble. It's like a crit, like a critical hit is a guaranteed hit.
Now he's just
No, I'm letting you know. A lot of DMs use this, and you're the first one we've gotten.
now
You are the
we let
first
you know.
one we have gotten with an attack spell.
So because I roll that with an 8 and with my 7
Yes, but
bonus
you got a
and
1
8,
on the dice.
It's just like, no, you don't do anything. Fucking
Don't roll a 1 on the dice.
just making sure something goes wrong.
You're such a whiner. All right.
Okay.
Oh, you're such a baby. So you put your hand out, and the spell fizzles. I'm going light on the fumbles for now, but later on they will get progressively more intense. So it just it fizzles. Nothing happens. You see the flames wreath your hand, and then nothing shoots out of your hand for some reason. All right. Next up is
GM's a fucking hacking twat.
Anton, it's your go.
I will attack the goblin.
Okay. Yeah, so if I wouldn't kill anyone over a critical fumble, usually it's a broken weapon or a disarm or a go prone type thing.
Yeah, that's a fall.
On your attack? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because you rolled a 4, you
Well, you won't because you missed entirely. So you do nothing. There you go.
Next it'll be no. Oh, you rolled
Oh,
20.
get off
Too
of
powerful.
your little baby podium. Jesus.
Stop making
I'm not
shit
making
up,
shit up. It's how people have played it for like fucking 30 years. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna call the
Shit up as you
fucking
go.
wambulance, Nath.
fucking call it.
Oh my
Every
god.
fucking time I roll that.
Just
well, they
saying,
can't
because
do
it's
that.
been done for 20 years doesn't mean it's right.
There you go.
Man, once it actually gives you guys an advantage, you're gonna be like, this is awesome. Fuck you guys, alright? Fucking babies.
I got
Yeah, but
one
you're
shot
rolling like a
before.
champ right now.
Yes,
so this is
but
this is how
it's
gonna
going
be.
to
Goes
change.
wrong. One
It
shot
always
everyone,
changes.
everyone dies.
All right, it's going to be Bob's turn.
Okay.
I'll fucking class sleep next and put us all to sleep.
You can't sleep.
There you go. You can't put yourself to sleep. All right.
I remember the fact that you was immune to it.
So, Furball, your go.
Well, immune to magical sleep. Obviously, you're not an insomniac.
And I am. Seeing now. I'm just debating whether to another blast with a cantrip, or just go for the
smack in
hit.
face.
Well, how many hit points do you
Because-
have at the moment?
I'm not sure if I have any.
Or you could heal
Yeah.
yourself, dude.
Where's my little...
you're on one
Yeah,
health.
because
too,
remember you're the
Yeah,
only
I
healer,
know.
so you need to keep yourself alive to heal other people.
Yeah, you got that.
Priest pack. I do have a priest pack, but I can't remember what's in it. So...
Nothing that'll really help you here.
Nothing that'll
No,
help
it's
here.
it's,
Okay.
it's
I
for
was
like
just wondering
rituals
if
and
it...
things like that. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
right. Okay. Just wanted to... I've just been scanning the rules while we've been going on. I just wanted to see if there was a healing potion or something I could use.
Yeah,
in
no,
there.
healing potions are they're common-ish, but they don't like come in packs and things. You got to buy them from alchemists or get them like you guys got one from the Harper guy.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go with cure wounds then, and hopefully stay alive
So you're gonna
here.
touch yourself.
I'm going to do what I do best.
He doesn't want anybody else. When he thinks about you, he touches himself. You roll that d8 and add 5 to it.
Oh, D8, damn it, I just got a 20 on the
Oh, no, because you don't have to roll for it to actually be
Oh,
effective. There you go, 10. So you get 10 hit points back. I'm pretty sure that's how it
max,
works.
I think, aren't you?
Your wound. Yeah, 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. There you go.
So basically, Bob just touched himself, and now he feels.
This is correct. I don't want to know where you touched yourself, but okay.
I had the help of my testicles magazines.
Check something real fast, and then. What's awesome is that there's a or something called a vigorous something or other. I think that would be perfect for you. You're the vigorous one.
Vigorous movement.
I would wish that would. I hope that it's
Vigorous Jimmy Russell.
vigorous. Okay. Trying to look up your. Yeah. No, not really a whole lot you can at the moment. I mean, if you move out of the way, he'll get what's called an attack of opportunity.
I'm
So.
staying here. I'll take the hits while Nate does spellcasting from the back, but as long as he doesn't roll like a spaz anymore.
All right, Silver, have fun.
Blame him for making up rules.
Take care, Silver.
All right, so are you done?
Yeah, I doubt there's anything else I can do this move, so I'm gonna stay planted where I am and hopefully take everything that gets thrown at
Is
me.
using a potion classed as an action?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right. So does an 11 hit you?
Doubt
An 11, I don't
Okay.
think so. Just checking.
I think I've got 13.
Armor class is 15.
All right, so
Yeah, 13, 15,
you raise your
18.
shield and you block clink as it hits your shield. Next
Nice.
one is going to take a
Job,
swing
dude.
at Anton for a 23
There, that hits. He's only got 18.
Yeah.
for 8 damage.
Fucking
Max
hell.
damage right there. He hits you with his scimitar. Gets past your defenses. The wolf misses for sure. The wolf attacks and misses.
Damn
Right
it.
then.
Right,
We try
my
this again, shall we?
All right, so next up is Frank. It's your go, man.
Same guy
Okay.
is going to hopefully get a blast from a fucking fireball.
Curious. Excuse me. Since you can.
His,
Sorry.
his testicles finally
That's,
dropped.
Yay! Congratulations.
No, that's the remnants of Devious's self-healing stuck in my throat.
Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
Nice. All right, what are you doing?
what I was going to ask real quick is, you can dash to replace your attack with movement.
Correct. You can pretty much double move.
If you don't move at all, can you double
No,
attack?
you cannot. Moves cannot be replaced with attacks. If you wield a weapon in each hand, you can do 2 melee attacks with 1 extra as a bonus action. So a regular action and a bonus action is a melee. But other than that, no, you cannot dual attack unless you have something that gives you a multi-attack.
I just want to let you guys know I have fucked up.
Okay.
I haven't counted my shield in my AC.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
The one time I did hit you for pretty high though. So I
yeah,
think
you
you're
did.
okay.
That's not going to change anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So
it's
life
only
anyway.
2 AC. I've just read through the rules, and
That should be 17.
shield is made from wood or metal and is carried in one hand. Shield, wielding a shield increases your armor class by 2, so I should be 2 points higher.
Well, I,
So-
I thought we had already
It's
calculated for that
18,
because you had 10
17.
plus, you had your dex,
Oh, yeah.
right? To your armor.
What armor is it you're using, Devious, if you check your inventory?
Yeah, because I thought we had already calculated for that. I thought it was a 50. Could be wrong though. I just want to make sure.
Scale mail?
What's your dex?
I'm gonna look up scale note.
Your dex modifier, sorry.
Okay,
I'm
my
doing it-
dexterity is
I'm doing it right
14
now.
with a
No,
plus
your
2 modifier.
Yeah, plus 2, so that'd be 12.
So scale mail
Probably
is
get one
14 plus dex modifier. So 14 plus your dex mod, so 16.
And my current armor class is at 15, so I'm already
Yeah,
wrong
so you
there.
should be at an 18 with your shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18.
So you should be just as hard to hit
Right.
as Jenks
Yeah,
is.
so you might want to.
Yeah, so
that
I
would
don't
get
think
your
I
class
would have.
profile up
I
to
think I still
18.
got over a 20 when I hit you though. So yeah.
Oh yeah,
okay.
you've
Yeah,
always
We're-
done
I mean,
it, so
we're-
it's not going
we're-
to change
yeah, we're-
anything, dude.
We're
Now we
past
know.
it, but
18, 18, 13.
Yeah.
But I know
so-
I know that I've not been including my shield. Jenks has been including his shield, and I've not.
now something to keep
So,
in mind, Furball, you get disadvantage on any stealth checks you make. So
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
Yeah, but I knew I wasn't going to be playing stealthy
Yeah.
or anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, so right from now on then, I have 13
Add.
and both of you have
Right.
18 armor.
All right.
Yeah.
Right,
So
we know that
Nath,
one.
what are you
Right,
doing?
Plus
You-
2 AC.
So I'm going to go for a fireball.
Give it a
again.
go.
Actually, no, I'm
Okay.
not. I am going to use magic missiles.
Okay.
And I'm going to create 3 glowing darts and hit 1 on each.
On all three? One on all three? Okay.
Yeah, one,
Mhm.
one,
Then
yeah, and each.
Pull
of the
out
targets.
3d4 and roll them up. It's going to be a d4 plus 1 per
D4s.
target.
I'll just
It's a
pull one out and
guaranteed hit.
I'll do one
Cannot
out at once.
miss, so.
Yeah.
All right, so the first one we got
2.
It's
2.
2.
Okay.
On the
On
wolf.
the wolf.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go for the little range guy next to in the middle. Yeah, 4.
4 total.
Yeah, so he takes 4
Ouch,
damage.
okay.
The one next to Devious takes 2.
Takes 2. Okay. Nice. All right, so they all get hit by darts that you fling from your hands, magical darts of force, and they all kind of like
Yeah.
get
I'll
knocked back a little bit.
drop that
No.
down to 1.
That'll reduce your
Yeah.
flops,
So-
right?
Yeah, so I've got one. I can use either that or sleep again.
Okay.
That's my attack.
Okay, so next up is
I think
Anton.
there's-
I'm gonna use lay on hands and heal myself for 5.
That's a good idea.
Can't do that again until a long rest, but okay.
All right. Is that an action? Okay, and
Yeah.
so are you done?
I believe so.
I think it is an action.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
okay. So next up is going to be
Bob.
Bob. Do it to it, Bob.
So I
Bob.
Bob the Builder.
Okay.
Can we build it?
And 16 strength plus 3 modifier and plus 3. I'll go for the hit instead of the thingamy. I think that's more effective for the time being.
Give me your attack roll.
So I will do an attack roll.
Oh.
That wasn't a roll.
You have to do
It's a
is it
D20.
20, is it?
Yeah,
you roll
D20
for?
plus your
Yeah.
Any relevant modifiers. Efficiency plus 2
So
plus your
13.
strength. So proficiency plus strength. So a 2 plus strength modifier. A 3.
My strength modifier is 3, so it's 5 in total.
18.
So
You hit.
that's
Hit him.
Right, so how much damage you do now? It's a D8, isn't it?
yeah. It's 1d8 plus 3. I've got in my notes here.
9.
Holy
9.
shit!
That's a big old
So
hit.
you
Fuck
swing,
you!
and his head pops like a grape. Brain matter flies all over the place.
Beautiful.
Nice. Blat.
Flat. Oh, stay down, dick.
F. I'll say hit F and just flips up.
Son of a bitch,
Like
he's a
that.
tumbler. He's in acrobatics. Okay.
No,
What
just-
the
no,
fuck?
when you
He's
put that,
hacking.
Press F.
He's hacking. There he goes. He's dead. He's
There
dead as
you go,
dicks.
he's
Okay.
dead.
All right.
What did you roll to hit there, by the way, Divius?
That was a 6.
That's
Plus
no,
3.
no, it was a
That's
13 to
Yeah,
actually.
it was an 18
13
total.
plus
one.
That's what he had.
Yeah, 18 total. It was 13 plus 5.
Yep.
Right, okay, so it's
Sick.
goblin then wolf, isn't it? Now,
So
so-
as
Oh,
as
one
he
goblin.
swings, the gray matter and blood mix sprays onto Anton's armor.
Yeah, I totally forgot to
Yeah.
include my strength proficiency with my last couple of
Oh, yeah.
attack rolls, but I don't think it would have made a difference because that's a 4.
Okay.
So with me rolling a
Yeah.
a 4.
Yeah. All right. So the goblin, the remaining goblin, is going to attack Anton for a 13. The
Yep.
miss.
Yeah,
All right.
fuck off.
And now the
Yeah.
wolf is going to try to take a bite for an 18 to hit.
He's 18.
That does
Okay.
hit, yeah.
So that's going to be 9 piercing damage.
9.
And then I need you to make. Are you down or are you still conscious?
I'm
Okay.
down at that.
So he is unconscious. Boop. That's so fucking funny. All right. And next up is gonna be Frank.
Right. In that case, I'm going to move to say here.
Okay.
There we go. Right, I'm behind that goblin, so I'm going to launch a firebolt at him.
Okay. So go ahead and roll. Gonna be. Remember to add your plus to that.
So it's 90.
I think it's plus 5, right?
Let's
I
say
think you said
7.
5.
No, 21.
21. Yeah, you hit for sure.
7.
Nice. Yeah, you hit.
So
So it's
fireball is 1d10.
So 1d10 of damage. Roll your d10. Oh,
10.
nice. You fucking vaporize him. He turns into ash. The heat radiating off of him it warms the whole cavern, and he just literally just vaporizes his armor and all. Everything about him is just gone. Like a firework, man. You lit him up. Alright, so next up is Anton. You gotta make a death saving throw.
D20
Yep,
into
just straight d20. If it's 10 or higher, you succeed. Underneath, you fail, so you succeed. So that's one
Yep.
success.
15.
And then next up is Bob. Go club a wolf, or
Yeah.
Just wondering what to do now.
Club a seal.
Because I can use my cantrip Spare the Dying.
which again you should probably, in all honesty, just heal him whenever
Is
your
that-
combat's
yeah.
done, because he has 3
no,
turns.
That's a cantrip.
Right, he has
Oh
3
yeah,
turns. Okay,
it is a cantrip, but it's his action.
and it's a cantrip. This
so
one, yeah.
he
this
could
is a
either go up and
cantrip one.
attack, which he's been doing pretty well with.
Yeah, it just says, well, it's either that. I mean,
Because
I'll manage to
worst
hit
comes
that
to
time.
worst.
But that it becomes stable then.
Right.
So
Yeah.
But worst comes to
that's
worst.
good.
One turn goes by and he might fail one, but then he has 2 more fails before it's done. So that's 2 more full turns. So
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah.
Well, if you go smack that wolf, and then we'll worry about getting him up afterwards.
Well, I shall
Got 2
use
hits
my
on it.
cantrip Sacred Flame.
okay, so you're gonna try to hit him with holy light. So it's gonna be a Dex check for the wolf. Dex saving throw against 15, I believe you said it was. And he got it. So you missed.
19.
The holy light hits the wall. Chunks of rock spray, but no damage to the wolf. Missed. Alright, so next up is the wolf. He is going to turn and I go after. He's gonna go after Bob.
Fine by me. Come at me, bitch.
Come on, yeah, that's a good idea. That
20 to hit.
16.
Yep,
Got
hits.
18.
So you take 8 damage.
8 damage.
piercing
Wow,
damage.
that was a big fucking hit.
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Puts me down on 3 health. Shit.
Okay, so next up is Frank. What are you doing? Gonna do another fireball?
I'm just looking at what Ray of Frost does.
Ray of Frost is similar, but it slows them. It doesn't do as much damage, though.
It says make a ranged spell attack against target. On a hit, it takes 2d8 poison damage
What's that?
and must make
Ray of
8.
Frost.
Ray
Ray
of
of Frost
Frost
would do frost
Yeah,
damage,
it-
not poison damage.
Why is that? Why
Did you
would I
copy
go
the wrong
poison
thing?
damage? Hang on one second. Possibly. There's cantrips there, isn't it? Hang on.
Check.
Toggles. Search. Oh yeah, I must have copied down the wrong thing. Right, so this does on hit takes 1d8.
So you could do 1d8
has its speed reduced
and
by
slow
10.
it, or you can do 1d10 damage.
Yeah, I'll go for a fireball.
So
fireball.
roll that plus 7. Oh
22.
yeah, you hit him. So roll your damage. Your d10. Roll high, roll high. Oh
8.
yes. Let me see where he's at. And oh, you almost killed him, but you yeah.
Oh, I guess he's got 9
Yeah,
health.
he had exactly 9 health left. Yep. Because you hit him for 2 with the magic missile. All right.
Right,
So Anton,
we need to fart on the wolf.
Anton, go ahead and do your roll. That saving throw.
Fap in his eyes, Bob.
Jizz on him! Jizz on him!
Oh, I
All right,
shall.
Anton, do your roll.
Jenks, you need to do a D20 roll
Yep,
to
that's saving throw, man.
saving throw.
Oh yeah, he definitely
he got
made it.
Yeah.
All right, so
Holy
that's
shit.
2. He'll stabilize
Nice.
at 3.
Now I get the
Yeah,
fucking
seriously.
20.
All right,
Yeah.
so Bob, it's your go.
Go on, fat.
I'm going for the
Go
hit.
Spidey web. Throw it at him.
I'm going to hit this wolf in the nuts. So, 11. What's this
Plus 5.
modifier?
Yeah, strength and
Plus
proficiency,
5, yeah.
so 5.
So 16.
You definitely hit him.
Then I
Roll
hit.
your damage. 1d8.
Okay, I get the hit.
Yep.
Yep.
Roll some
he's dead.
damage?
He's
Oh,
dead because he can't
it's-
roll anything.
You can't
Yep,
roll a 0, can you?
2.
Yep.
Yep. You
So,
smashed his nuts into
You
the-
as he comes at you, you knock him over with your shield, and then you smash his nuts,
Awesome!
and he's dead.
I got to
Because
smash
that would
something
fucking
nuts
kill
today.
anybody if their
I
nuts
feel
got
better.
smashed. All right. So
it's just cool.
after that's done, Frank, what are you gonna do? We'll stay in turns until the death saving throws are done, or he's healed. So
Well, since I can't save him. Can I? No, can
you
I
can.
heal?
I think you can do a
Stabilize
medicine
him.
check if you've got a med kit, but I don't think you. So
Let's see what I've got in my backpack. No.
okay. So
Well, I'll rustle through what we've got left over here with the one. I think the other guy
yeah,
evaporated.
you evaporated him. You turned him to ash.
So I need to check see what he's got whilst.
Okay,
whilst we're here.
so he's got on him a scimitar and a short bow with 10 crudely made arrows. These are all crudely made. The scimitar and the short bow are all very crudely built.
Oh, similar shit. I can't be bothered. Well, they're not gonna. As they're crudely built, we're not gonna get any
No, they're not worth anything.
shit for them. So rustle through and find fuck
Yeah,
all,
yeah,
basically.
yeah.
So
All
I'm
right,
just gonna leave that
so
shit there.
dead doggy. Okay, so Anton, if you'll make your death saving throw, real quick, and then if Furball heals you, he heals you. See if you stabilize. Nope. So that's a failure. So
Yeah,
are you gonna
pass.
cast your heal on him?
And yeah, that's exactly what I was going to
Okay,
do
so go
anyway.
ahead and roll your
spare the
d8.
die.
I'm going to touch Anton in his special place to revive him. He becomes stable.
All right, so go ahead and roll your d8, and it's going to be that plus 5. So 10 health.
10.
You regain
10.
10 health. Almost back to full. All right. Now that that's done,
I don't know. I don't want to fuck Jinx over here, but my Spur the Dying, does that have a heal attached to it, or is that just something that happens for clerics?
It stabilizes him, so he doesn't need to make the death saving throws anymore. So he's at 0 unconscious, but not dying. Because dying is when you roll the death saving throws. So it doesn't. He won't be conscious if you do that.
So all right. So where
did my
healed, then?
5 heal come from?
What's that?
He didn't actually use one of the heals.
I thought you used Cure Wounds.
This is no. This is Spur the Dying.
Oh, okay. So then
because Cure Wounds got done to save my life.
Yeah, but you have
earlier.
2 spells.
Well, we're not going to use that spell.
Then if you just spare him,
so
then
you're
you're at
0.
0 and you're just unconscious.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So right now, Jenks is unconscious but
he's
safe.
KO'd.
That's
kind of give him my healing
You can pour it into his mouth and it'll take that effect. It'll consume the healing potion, but
So will I roll it and it's 2d4?
That's correct. 2d4 plus 2.
You illogical bastards.
Well, no, because it might be a bit more helpful.
Well, no, that was really more for me. I know it screwed you over a bit.
Well,
but
what I was
if I'm
6.
like going to cast Spur the Dying later in the game and find out it doesn't heal anybody, that's going to fuck us over.
Well, what I was thinking is you've got a spell which you'll regain by resting.
Yeah, but we might need it further on because we're going to have another fight.
Over an item that you could just use.
Oh, we'll use that because we'll be fine. I'll use that and you got 8 health.
So hand that to me.
Well, it's not like I'm not going to be using this spell. I'm definitely going to be using it, but I mean...
Yeah. Well, we'll do it that way.
So you regained 6 hit
might be able
points
to use that in...
instead of 10. Okay?
Oh yeah, sorry, 6.
Yeah, because it was 2d4, you had
Yeah.
plus
2,
3 and a 1.
yeah. Got it.
Okay. So, what are you guys going to do? Assume...
We want to search around here and...
So.
Yeah, want to make sure this area is clear, because as far as I'm aware, we don't know.
So in here, there's nothing. You killed the guy that was in here. He was one of the dead ones.
Oh, okay.
No, you can see there's like a couple of stools where they were sitting to kind of snipe at you, where the guy was sitting to snipe at you from this hole. But
can we sit here and eat any rations or anything to get health back?
So if you want to take a short rest, you rest for an hour, and resting for an hour is probably not a good idea when you've alerted the hole.
So, I was just saying if it was going to be like, no, you could eat some food.
Unfortunately, not. No, there's no super easy way to do it.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So what's all our healths at? I'm at 3 because I've got one spell left. Essentially.
Yeah, no, we'll save it just in case. Oh, I see. You're at low health. So.
One spell and no more healing items, no nothing. I mean, you've got a... Jinx, do you still have a spell to heal or something?
No, I used the whole thing. I need to do a long rest before I get that back.
Right, so effectively we've got one more heal left.
Oh, heal! I'd say heal you up because you at least can stabilize people. So I've got 7 out of 9 health. Jinx is about half health. You're like a quarter.
Okay, I shall cast Cure Wounds on myself. That uses that up completely till I rest. And It's. I'll flip that over again. 1d8 and spellcasting modifier.
Alright,
Okay.
so what are you guys doing?
I'm going to heal
He's
myself,
healing himself.
which gives me one, which I need to do for 1d8 and my spellcasting modifier, which is 8, plus my
Yeah,
spellcasting
max.
mod, which is 5.
Yeah, you're maxed back up to max life.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So you used your spell on yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
So that spell's
gonna,
used for now.
I'm going to take a mosey on over to this door over here and check to see if there's anything funky going on.
You're gonna look at the door or open the door?
I
I just want to know what you're doing.
I want to look at like the door and see if I open the door if it's going to send any traps
Alright,
flying.
give
look
me a
around.
perception check, please.
Yeah, probably not the best person to do this, but oh well. Whilst I'm here. No, 9.
You don't see any traps.
Do I open the door?
If you'd like.
Yeah, I'll open the door.
Okay. You see a hallway that leads into a bigger room.
Yeah.
Are you?
There's nothing that I can see down here, kind of thing.
Hold on a sec.
What distance are we looking for this room, all the way to the end, kind of thing?
Well, this is about 40 feet this hallway. So,
Right, so I can say up to about halfway into the room, kind of thing.
So you can see about halfway. You don't really see much. You see some furnishings and some like crates and stuff, like for storage of food, but you don't really see anybody moving or anything like that. What do you?
Guys?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go quick bio break, but my intentions are, so if it does come round to my turn and I'm not back in time, my intentions are to get up close to you guys and use either Bless. That gives me a range of 30 feet though, and I can cast that onto up to three creatures, which gives you a D4 dice to add to whatever you're doing.
You can't. You used your 2
You've got
spells
no spells, have you?
for the day.
Oh right. Oh, so that's flipped over as well.
Yep.
Right. And now I get you. Yeah.
Oh, so you have 2 spells,
You've got
and you can use a combination of these.
Well,
You can use the
it was either
cantrips.
that, but this one also, which is guidance. I was going to roll. But this one's touching range.
You touch one willing creature.
They're not
Yeah,
willing.
sweet.
They're not willing. Bad touch. Bad touch.
So I'm going to be like right behind you, gently touching you, whilst and you get an extra D4. That was my intentions.
Okay.
So I'm going to go bio
yeah.
break if it comes
Who's-
around to me.
Oh,
Just move me up to you
Who's
guys
taking the lead?
and
Who's gonna lead when they go in? When you guys go
use
in?
guidance. I don't.
You'll take the lead. I was thinking about using minor illusion. See if I can lure some things around or whatever.
You can send me in first. I'm cool with that as well because I've got the vision.
Oh,
So-
go for your bio break.
Yeah.
We'll sort
Yeah,
out.
we'll figure it out. I need a
Sorry.
minute anyway, so go for it, man.
But I'll go in the handbook and put my fucking ray of frost back to what it should be. Reason.
So Jenks, you may need to light a torch or something. If you're still there.
Yeah. I'm just texting.
Well, saying that, in the meantime, then I'll just cast my dancing lights, give us vision
Okay.
around here,
So you can see.
where we are, so we can see.
Well, we're not using the initiative anymore, are
No,
we?
no, it resets in between
Okay.
combat.
Well, I am going to attempt to barricade the top door just to make sure nothing comes up behind
Okay.
us.
So
Okay, that's
You're gonna-
a
you're gonna-
perfect plan.
put stuff in front of it so it can't open. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. You barricade it pretty thoroughly with stuff that you can find. And it's probably not going to get opened unless somebody really pushes against it, puts a lot of force behind it, break down the door. But you would definitely hear them before they got through it.
Well, that was the whole point. At least we know we're not going to get something shooting us in the ass that way.
Oh, there we go, that's better.
What?
A frigid beam of blue-white light streaks towards a creature within range. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Yeah, I've got the right spells now.
I'm back.
Welcome.
All right,
welcome back.
so
Well, so since you've been gone, I've
What-
illuminated the area with my lights so
Mhm.
everyone can see, and Jenks has barricaded
The other door.
That door.
Sweet.
I figured we're not going to get flanked.
Won't be getting
then.
flanked here.
Well, I've thought of an idea. Like if you guys kind of are in front of me here. Oh, right. Let me get my right window up. Here, I'll see if I can get an illusion or something to lure people over here, so we could got a bit of vision.
Yep.
Kind of thing. So maybe.
I'm cool with that. I'll get right up because I've got the highest health right now, so I'll take front line.
I can create a sound or image.
Where do you want me?
Just in like on a doorway or in
On the
within this
doorway.
yeah, around here kind of thing.
Right, I'm there and set and ready to go.
While we're discussing this, since it's a long corridor, I will take the crude bow and arrows from that goblin we killed, just so I can poke them down the corridor.
Okay.
Yeah, nicely done. Nice thinking. Since they are still around, we just didn't pick them up.
all right.
Yeah.
I've still got my sacred. I've got sacred flame, which is a distance spell as well. So
Actually, no, we
is
might
there-
need to move a bit further down. Actually, to be honest with you, how long is this corridor? Did you say?
40
About
foot.
40.
I've got my spell does 60.
Mine does 30, so I'm going to move there.
Before we go too far, is there anything interesting about these cages?
No, they're just dog
Anything-
cages. So there's feces and
just
fur and all that shit in there, but they're wolf cages.
Again, let
yeah.
me get in front of you as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
Nath.
Drunken dwarf. He's upside down. There we go.
All right. So what are you doing?
Okay. I'm going to cast an illusion of a fleeing hostage coming round this corridor as trying to flee up this corridor kind of thing. See if I can get someone's attention.
You hear as soon as you cast that and your illusion fades, you hear, "You sound like worthy meals. Come fight me."
Yeah, that does sound fucking good. How about we get the fuck out of here?
We should have barricaded both doors and had a nap.
Yeah, fair one. Well, no, because the other patrols might be coming back soon.
Barricade
Okay.
all 3 doors.
In that case, I will do the honourable thing.
See what the fuck is going on.
I'm going to sit myself right on the edge of this corridor so I can get full vision.
Are you going to go in cautiously to make sure there's no traps?
Nope, just going to go straight to
Okay,
here.
go for it. Put yourself there.
Because my sight will tell me if there's traps.
You'd have to do a perception, I think, to actually see traps, but we'll see.
Do you want me to do a perception roll?
No, it's up to you. You can fucking mosey on down there.
Well, it's the DM if you're looking for
Yeah.
traps.
If you're looking for traps, you roll perception.
Okay then. So that's
You're
a.
moving cautiously.
Let's do
and
it just to
keeping an
make
eye
sure. Yep. That's a 14, and it's plus what?
What
Plus
your
your
perception
perception.
is.
My perception is at plus 3.
So 17. You don't.
17.
You don't
So
see any traps?
17, yeah.
Mosey down to
All
the
right.
corner.
So what you see?
Pop his short little head
You
out.
see, the room itself is better furnished than the previous rooms, with some serviceable tables and chairs, some palatable food and drink, and even a large chair sitting on a granite slab at the far end. Several passages lead out of the room deeper into the cave. 2 large cages at the back of the room hold 11 prisoners taken from the peat bog. In addition, a human dressed in black underclothing, the kind you would typically wear under armor, is caged. You also see a large bugbear standing in the center of the room, his weapon, his morning star drawn and ready for you.
Roger?
This guy
yeah,
looks
look at me.
like a bad motherfucker.
Roger looks like a BMF. I'm going to stay right fucking
Okay.
here.
Now,
And
if you
Well-
are you looking to attack him, because you can surprise him since he He's kind of waiting for you, so I'll give you the surprise that you just come around the corner and blast him if you'd like.
Can you? Have you got that sacred light? Is it? Or
Oh yeah,
burn
it's
it?
one of my
Just fucking
cantrips.
lob that at him.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Attack from
Yeah.
a distance, and
that shit,
you guys can come up behind
I'll give
me.
you the surprise round before we
the-
roll initiative. To even though he knew somebody was down there, he wasn't expecting to get hit full on in the face as soon as you came around the corner. So.
Roger. So what do you need me to
Okay,
roll now?
so go ahead and roll your D20.
D20, isn't it?
My D20.
And
Is this with
that's what
advantage?
I'm wondering. I don't think it is because I.
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh my god, you crit! Damn, that's awesome. All right, so roll 2d8s instead of 1d8.
Can I just say
Yeah.
one thing? Surprise!
Yep.
motherfucker!
Yep. That's right. So roll 2d8 for your damage.
So that's my first roll, which is a 3, and it's going to be the spell.
No,
thing,
you
isn't
don't
it?
add any extra damage to this. It's just
Oh, right,
straight
okay.
D8.
Right.
Yeah.
And the other one?
Oh, nice.
8.
11
is that
damage.
11.
Fuck.
Nice.
Wow,
Boom,
that was a big
motherfucker.
friggin' hit.
Ow, that shit.
That was a real big
Stop,
hit.
drop, and roll, bitch!
Can't put this fire out. It's holy, bitch. Nicely done. All right, so he looks right pissed off, and it's gonna be initiative. So everyone needs to roll their initiative.
That's so badass now, isn't it?
That's good. He's now got 11 points of
Oh
health.
my
less.
god! I just rolled like a tool.
10.
So D20, is it?
Yeah.
You got a 10.
I
D20
roll-
plus. Yeah, D20 plus initiative. I got a 10.
I rolled
12.
18.
You got 12, Frank. And then
Yeah,
Bob got an
12.
18.
18.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Well, actually, it's 20 because it's initiative. My dexterity modifier, the plus
Yeah.
2 initiative. So it's actually
Well, you
20.
don't add your dex modifier because that's factored into your
No,
initiative.
it's your
Oh, right,
initiative.
cool.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. So it's
Well,
just
my
your
initiative.
initiative.
Initiative is just
Well,
plus
it's
2.
So it's an
higher,
18?
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, but your dex modifier is essentially
Right,
your
right.
initiative
Unless you have
modifier, isn't it?
stuff that adds to that. Okay. All right. So first off is
Okay.
gonna be Bob. You gonna shoot him again?
Burn again, bitch! Burn again!
All right.
Yep.
So you
Let's go for it.
hold out your holy symbol. It blasts him. The room illuminates with a radiant light. You guys down the hallway, it actually lights the entire hallway you're in too. You hear the bugbear scream as you hear him shout another prayer. I hope my god vaporizes you, or whatever he says. Furball will come up
whatever
with something
he
much
says.
more creative than I will. But he shouts curses and prayers.
Sorry, the accent. May the holy breast. No, it's supposed to be in Scottish.
Oops. All right.
Yeah, well, whatever. Something to do with holy breasts and lots
There
of
you go.
chuckling and sniggering.
So fire again. You see him blast twice
Giggity.
from his holy symbol, like huge bursts of radiant light. So roll your
What's you
d20
missed this one?
Oh, an 8.
Eight.
plus your 5.
It's plus your 5, so
Yeah.
13. Yeah, so 13.
He was expecting it that time and blocks it with the shield he has.
Okay, so he has to hit higher than a 13 to hit this one.
Okay.
Right.
Next up is going to be Frank.
Me. So Frank pops his ugly head from behind the corner. Sup? And says, "Dodge this motherfucker." And fires three
Oh,
magic
nice.
missiles at him.
All right, so that's 3d4 plus 1 for each, so 3d4 plus 3 total.
Yeah, I'll just get 3 dice.
Easiest way to do it.
Go along.
Nice job, Furball. That was awesome. Great. Holy shit! Is that all 4s? Can't see through yellow.
14.
No, it's
Total.
4, 4, 3.
11.
14
Oh my god, plus 3, so
damage.
14 damage. And oh boy. You almost killed his ass. He is beat to shit already and he hasn't even gotten a chance to move. It's on Anton. Anton, do your thing, man.
Oh, have you got your bow and arrow? Haven't you?
Yeah, he does have a bow and arrow. He did say he picked it up,
Yeah,
so
that was the plan. I'm gonna move
in front of
just in front
okay.
of Nathan to the side so they can still,
It's right. I can fire.
you
I
guys are
can
gonna
fire
vaporize
oversword
my
stuff.
bugbear before he even gets to do anything.
I'm a
Fire at
human,
him.
and I already
No,
said that
yeah.
I was reasonably tall.
But no,
And
I got short
you-
stuff in front of me, So
Yeah, you can fire.
I can fire over his head.
Okay, and I'll.
I just pat him on the top of his helmet. How's
I'll-
it going?
I'll attack with my bow and arrow.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack. It's going to be plus, I think, agility for your attack, or dexterity for your attack, so it'll be d20 plus your dexterity mod. And
No,
are you
I can't
proficient
touch it
in
yet.
bows?
Yeah, it doesn't
What'd you
matter.
get? Oh, you got a 1. The
Fumbles.
the bowstring snaps.
I rolled
the
a
bowstring
1, so
snaps.
yeah.
Blink! You used too much strength pulling the bow back, and it popped the string. The bow is useless.
Well, it was a crude piece
It
of
was.
shit anyway.
That's
wasn't
why.
it?
That's why I
Yeah.
say it breaks. All right. So that ends your turn. So this guy.
Can I take a bonus action of throwing the broken bow at him?
Pocket piece.
It's about as useful as it can be.
He roars and he runs at you, Morning Star above his head. Ah! And he's gonna go ahead and take a swing at Bob for a 20 to hit.
And
This
he
is
hits.
going to hit
Armor
like
class
this is
is
gonna
18.
hurt like a bitch unless I roll shitty.
Then roll shitty.
Only got 11 health.
Then you are unconscious. He does 11 piercing damage. He
Okay.
swings and knocks you against the wall.
One shot.
Boom! Hits you straight in the chest,
What?
and you slam against
Do
the
you have
wall
a-
and slump down.
Do you have a bonus to your damage?
What's that?
I take it you have a
That's
bonus to your
correct.
damage then.
Boom.
11.
I
Smacks him against the
think
wall.
he's making that bonus
Yep,
up.
totally.
Yeah.
Toad's
Told
making
you.
up the damage bonus there.
Oh, he's got 11 health. Let's give him an extra 2 bonus damage because I rolled a 9. Yeah, I see how it is.
Fuck
Right
you
then.
guys. All right,
Fuck you for hitting. fucking
Bob, you have to make a
unconscious.
death saving throw.
Burn your fucking face. Oh yeah, roll d20.
Oh wow. Okay, so that's one success. You can mark that on your character sheet. Next up is Frank. What are you doing?
Oh, fire a ball of fire in his
Nice.
face.
All right. Give me your roll plus 7.
It is 16.
That is a hit on the nose. Nice. Roll your d10.
So,
yeah,
he's,
it was a d10.
so he's got 16 armor class.
Sure. Doesn't really matter that much because you guys are gonna like. Yeah.
Six.
You kill him. You hit him in the face with the fireball. There's not much of his face left, and he
Nice.
keels over backwards and hits the ground. The prisoners in the gates at the back of the room in the cages cheer as he hits the ground. So right now, Bob is unconscious.
Yeah.
So you guys don't have anything that you can do to stabilize him, do you?
Unfortunately
Let me
not.
see what we've got here. See if you guys can.
Hey, if it helps, I've got +5 medicine.
You can't stabilize yourself.
You're a healer, dude.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm awesome at healing.
I have +2 medicine.
Alright, so stabilizing a creature. Best way to save a creature with 0 hit points is to heal it. If healing is unavailable, the creature can at least be stabilized so it isn't killed by a failed death saving throw. You can use your action to administer first aid to an unconscious creature and attempt to stabilize it, which requires a successful DC 10 Wisdom Medicine check. So you just have to make the medicine check. So give me another death saving throw for Ball, and then we'll have you guys do your thing. Well, Anton can make a death saving throw first, or a stabilized check.
It's
This is your turn.
D10 into
So,
it.
D20
Okay.
plus your medicine.
Oh, D20. Even easier.
Well,
You said it was a d10 plus
Plus
medicine.
medicine. D20 plus medicine. It's a DC 10, so difficulty check, difficulty class. So you got to hit a 10.
Oh,
That's
right.
your target.
Alright.
I don't think he gets it.
Okay, so
8.
make your death saving throw for Ball.
just did. I rolled a
Okay,
16.
so that's 2. And then if you want to try to stabilize him again, you can.
what do I
So
have
you
to
go
do?
over to him and you roll a D20 and add your medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tim's making this shit up as he goes along. Because have you
15.
noticed, like, I heal
So you're
myself.
stabilized. So you're at 0 hit points and stable.
Oh, right. I'm
Yep.
stable, okay.
Right, okay.
Have you noticed? I heal myself, got one shot afterwards. You heal yourself, you get one shot afterwards.
I'm totally making up rules.
Tim's totally making this
You
shit
don't even
up.
know. All right. So you're stable for a while, but you're unconscious. There are the prisoners are still locked in the cages.
Become white. We search the bugbear and see what
He
he's got on
has
him.
a set of keys, as
Oh,
well
cool.
as a morning star and a javelin. He's wearing hide armor and has a shield, but they're pretty. It's all crudely made stuff. So.
Well, everything's crudely made, even this, apart from the morning star.
No, the morning star is still
the javelin.
shittily made too. All of it is. It's all crafted by goblins.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
Well,
it's all
I'll grab the keys.
Okay.
And make my way over to the cages and release
Awesome.
everybody.
Okay, so you let them out, and
Don't worry, I'll come and save you. You need a hand.
I can't say
Oh,
anything because I'm
touch you.
unconscious.
Oh yeah, he's unconscious and he's lying.
all the prisoners
Carries
thank
out
you
well.
guys. And the guy who is wearing the black underclothing, like the kind you'd wear under armor, comes over to you and tells you that he's a member of the Zentarim, which is another organization committed to fighting the dangers in the area. He says that they've been investigating some strange happenings. A black dragon laired in this place until recently, and it was parlaying with the humans for some reason. The dragon's not been seen in a while, but the humans were still skulking around the area, so he came to investigate. He found out that the dragon had been killed by adventurers, but the adventurers perished as well. Someone emptied the dragon's hoard and started harvesting parts of the dead dragon. He was trying to escape the lair that you guys are in and report his findings when he was waylaid by goblins. Since then, they've been in talks with the humans to secure the area, and he doesn't know anything else about their relationship. There are dozens, if not hundreds, of goblins living elsewhere in the lair. Their numbers are currently low because they were raiding the countryside, and if we don't get out of here soon, the sheer numbers of goblins will be too much to fight.
Well, I want to say that sounds like a plan. How about we get short stuff over there and get the fuck out of here?
The Zentrum agent who introduces himself as Chob, he picks up Bob. Chob picks up Bob.
Ah, very nice of you,
And
sir.
he picks him up and kind of throws him in a fireman's carry, and he heads out towards the exit with the rest of the prisoners.
Can I mumble in my sleep? Fucking job. What a fucking name.
Yes, you can, because that's fucking funny.
Okay.
All right, so you make it out, and you guys get out. You guys head back.
We head back to town. Head back to the Peak place.
Well, it is a.
'cause that's where the car was.
a happy reunion as they all reunite with what's her face? Her name is
His wife.
Yeah, whatever her name is.
The wife.
Milivent.
So where
Who the
are the
hell's name is
daughters?
Milivent. And they all celebrate and are very happy.
Milivent Moss.
Chob offers you guys. He says that once we get back to town, I have a reward for you as well.
Ah, very nice. Do we
Awesome.
make tracks to
And
town
he
then?
actually has the shield that Gorunk was carrying. My bad. It was actually made from the scale of a black dragon. So he holds that out
Ooh,
as
shiny.
well. It acts as a regular shield, but it looks cool as fuck. So.
So, which one of you two want the coolest fuck shield?
It looks cool. Hey,
Mm.
dude, Flame.
Give that to Jinx. Sorry, Anton.
Okay. Anton can take the shield then.
Right then.
Thank you, maybe. Fucking ungrateful.
All right, so
fucking
do you
humans.
guys ride back
Jesus
to
Christ.
the town then? Okay.
Yeah, we ride back to town with.
Yeah, he gives
Cheb.
you he
Chubby.
he gets a ride back with the family. They all the Milivent's husband, I don't fucking remember his name either. He gives you a ride back to town. Once you get to town, he gives you 100 gold pieces worth of gems. And you guys get a potion of climbing. Now, boop. There you go.
So it gives us. Well, are we gonna make? Do we have to make a new one up for gems? Is it just
Yeah,
classed as
just
gems
100 gold
or-
worth of gems, and then you guys can cash them in or whatever. But they're
Oh,
literally
you can
they're
cash
worth
them
the
in for
exact
gold.
same
Yeah.
amount of gold as I say they are. So 100 gold pieces of gems will
Yeah.
sell for 100 gold pieces. So
Yeah.
you can actually change
Um,
out your coins for gems to save on carrying weight and stuff.
Goonies. Well, I reckon that we should give short stuff the potion of climbing because he's short.
Yeah.
Here you go, dwarf.
I'll do it.
Have a potion of climbing for your short ass.
And since Mr. Fat Hammer here has the promissory note, if he takes that reward and we split the gems between me and Nath, we all have a
Yeah.
fair share.
Yeah, 50 each. That sounds about right.
Oh,
Now,
now,
okay.
are you guys
He's
gonna
not
turn
good.
in the promissory note that you have as well? Gonna go turn that in? All right, so
Yeah.
that's worth 50 gold as well. So you get 50 gold from that.
Yeah. So we get that's what I mean. We get 50
So
gold.
150 total.
Yes.
So divide that. Yeah, so we get 50 gold pieces each. So platinum that's 10, isn't it? So that'll be 5 platinum pieces for the 50 gold.
Yeah.
I'm going to cash some of mine in. So I'll
Okay.
get.
You guys each gain 100
5
experience points as well.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yep.
So that will be
And
events. Goblin
you guys are gonna have 5 days of downtime, and that's gonna be the end of this session. So that was fun. We will pick up at the beginning of the 5 days when we start again. Okay.
Okay, that experience event you can add multiple events in. That's annoying.
Click the plus.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I put in that, and now I hit the plus, and it came up. It just replaced the other one.
Yeah, it's done it fine for me. I've got the barn egg clusterfuck and the goblin cave clusterfuck.
Is it all just clusterfucks? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, mine,
Everything's a clusterfuck.
mine hasn't actually saved either one of them.
All right, guys. So yeah, that's it for now. I'm gonna go ahead and save where we're at.
Actually, just before
Yeah.
we leave, in case I forget next time, I actually want to go buy some healing potions. So how much are healing potions?
Good question. Let's see.
Oh, it was worth that time.
Look and see. Okay, let's figure this out. Potions. No. Basic healing potions. HB equipment guide. Set up real quick.
Hey, Dude Flame and Mr. Poppleton.
Hey, Poppleton, how's it going, man? I said hi to Dude Flame earlier. Okay, so basic healing potions like the ones you guys had, cost 50 gold pieces a piece.
50 gold. In that case, I will purchase... Well, actually, I'm just going to purchase 3.
Okay.
Puts me at 7 gold.
How much got? 7. Oh, I got so much gold then. 40.
Have you got what?
You go for a ball.
I had 150 gold. These cost 50
There's-
each, so...
Oh yeah, well I had other bits
There's
and pieces.
3 of those in there.
So
Cheers, dude.
I'm gonna buy. Let's say 50. I'll buy 2 of them.
Okay.
That's
I am
let's say
pretty
50,
wiped right
so
now.
that's- Yeah, my 10 platinum just disappeared.
You have no use for a shield, do you, Nath?
Say again?
You have
Yeah.
no use for a shield.
That's right. So if they made 50 gold from that that mission, but they made some gold from the one before that too.
Yeah.
And some items that they sold.
And some playing my axe, shredding some rifts, melting
Yep.
some faces.
Uh,
And my starting gold, so I've got like 67 gold left.
Shall we go over all the in-town stuff before we actually call it?
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do
Ready for
stuff
next time.
over the course of
Yeah.
5 days, then do it now. But I need to go eat soon. My blood sugar's tanking. So
Yeah. Right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go perform.
okay,
again
give me a performance roll.
at the end. That's
D20
D20
plus your
isn't
performance,
it?
yeah.
Plus 15.
15. $4 gold.
Shite.
I'm
Cheapskates,
gonna
yeah.
transfer my holy emblem from my old shield to the
Okay.
new one. Because it looks cool
That's
as fuck.
fine.
And I will work at the blacksmiths for a
Okay.
bit of extra cash.
Okay. Yeah, he could use the assistance. So go ahead and give me a strength plus proficiency for your blacksmithing tools.
$20.
So 9 gold pieces.
And I will sell my old shield as well, since we have no use for it anymore. Which is 5.
Okay. Yeah, you get half of the value. So.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
worth
cool.
10.
All right, guys. Then is there anything else you guys wanted to do before we call it quits?
I don't think so. I've got some healing potions for our next venture.
Yeah, because 2 heal spells is just not fucking
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. It'll get better though because you guys still are level 1, so it does get better as you get higher level. So.
Yeah, I'm going to say the amount I can heal is directly related to my
the
level.
amount of heals you get per day, the amount of spells you get per day goes up pretty quickly too.
Well,
so.
Yeah.
With mine, the way I read it, I can heal unlimited times up to 5 times my level in health.
Right. That's
As
the max.
a maximum. So
right now,
yeah.
since it's
Yeah.
5,
So-
you can only really heal 5 hit points. It's not really worth splitting it
Yeah.
up. But
yeah,
at second level, that's 10 hit points. That does help. So you can split that up.
yeah, exactly. And then at level 3, that becomes
Yep.
15. So it'll scale up reasonably well.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you had fun.
Yeah, it was a good laugh.
And to stream, thank you guys for hanging out and chat and everything. Appreciate that. And YouTube folks who subject themselves to this 4-hour shenanigan fest. Thank you very much, and we'll be back in 2 weeks. I'm going to be out of town next week, so we'll be back in 2 weeks to finish off this set of mini adventures, and we'll do that, and then we will get back into we'll get into more of the more drawn out adventure. So rather than just little tiny bursts of activity, just to warm you guys up, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't mind mini adventures.
well,
The more we do, the more advantage we have when we go on an epic mission.
all right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Have a lovely evening, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.